celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Yo, what is up, everybody, man? Shout out everybody in the building, man. The Minnesota Vikings coming off of a nice little dub, man. Look, was it the prettiest thing? Absolutely not. It wasn't the prettiest thing. But y'all remember in the pregame, in the pep rally, we said, hey, man, hey, we're gonna take what? We're gonna take whatever. We're gonna take a win. This is one of them situations where I feel like a win is a win is a win. You know, a win is a win is a win. That's the vibes I'm really on today. Those are the vibes I'm gonna be on tonight during the show. Because man, look, man, I'm gonna be grateful, man. I'm gonna be grateful our team. Let me pull up this chat real quick, y'all. My bad. I'm gonna be grateful that our team got the dub. I'm gonna be grateful our team got the dub. It wasn't looking good at first. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. This offense, the struggles. I felt like Kevin O'Connell was about to get curb stomped during this post game, but he wound up bouncing back, man. And we gonna take the win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. No, it wasn't perfect, but it was good enough. Everybody, make sure you hit the like button, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. Hit the like button, man. Let's go. Purple and gold bars, man. What was your score prediction? Did you get it close? Nobody got the purple lottery right. We got a total of 20 first downs, I believe. And we get 20 first downs. I'm actually going to pull it up on screen, but nobody got it right. Then we got 22, something like that. Close though. We had some people close. So you had a 27-9. Yeah, nah, we ain't get close to that, man. We did not get close to that. Shout out T Bass, man. He said, for me, it wasn't about his stats or touchdowns, talking about Carson Wentz. It's the 2 runs that he did not slide and took the hit. That's a leader showing his team the way. Hey, let's go, man. Shout out Carson Wentz, man. I to be honest with you, I'm not about to even cook Carson Wentz today. I mean, at the end of the day, we all know that he's the backup. Now, I am curious to see how everybody feels after this game, and I'm curious to know if anybody feels like Carson Wentz deserves to keep the starting role after this game, because I think that's an interesting conversation to have as a family. I think that's an interesting conversation to have tonight as a family. Because the truth of the matter is, it was a comeback win, and he made a great throw. That throw to Jordan Addison was that was fire. That was fire, man. Shout out to Carson Wentz for that. My opinion is, I think that our boy JJ McCarthy needs to be the starter. I still feel like that. Even after this game, I think JJ McCarthy needs to be the starter. That's my opinion. It's JJ McCarthy's team. The Vikings committed to JJ McCarthy, and they need to stick to that. That's what it is. And Philadelphia didn't look as great as we thought they were today. You're right. They got beat. They're beatable. They're beatable. What do you say, huh? What do you say, huh? Yeah, man. Yeah, we can't be sitting there acting scared of Philadelphia. Like, oh no, we can't play them in front of Philadelphia. Oh no, Philadelphia, no. That's too dangerous of a game to play them, man. I'm not trying to hear it. Let's go, man. Shout out everybody in the building. Shout out Cody, man. I see you, Jared. Oh, what's good, man? Shout out to you, Jason. What's good? Hi, greetings from Wyndham, Minnesota. Shout out Wyndham, Minnesota, man. Let's go, man. Shout out to you, Davey OG in the building, man. Great win today. No, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm gonna let y'all get vocal today as well. You know, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna celebrate, man. To be honest with you, as far as I'm concerned, it's a celebration tonight. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, it's a celebration tonight, man. Let's go, man. Round of applause to the Vikings, man. Round of applause to the Vikings, man. Nasty game, but we were the nastier team, you know, and I'm all right with that. Nasty game, but we were the nastier team. I'm cool with that. Shout out Bryson Rocket, too. I see you, man. Dub, you already know. Let's go, man. We 3-2. That's all we can ask for. Shout out Dylan, man. Shout out Dylan in the building, man. I see you, man. Barber fade him up. Let's go. My boy Delt in the building, man. Let's get it. Harambe, what's good? Sorry, Vogel, but Addison's continue off-field antics makes me. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. And matter of fact, we'll talk about that right now. Listen, man, Jordan Addison, man, this has to stop, bruh. Like, and I feel like we talking to deaf ears. It almost feels like one of my kids. When you just got that stubborn teenager, you tell them over and over again, and you know that, hey, this isn't gonna end well for you, but yet they just don't listen. Bro, that's what Jordan Addison is, bruh. Jordan Addison just doesn't care, bro. Like, he just doesn't care. I don't see him changing no time soon. I thought the last situation and just coming off a 3-game suspension, I'm like, you know what? I think boy learned his lesson. He gonna be good now. He's gonna mature. It's perfect timing. And not even a week later, bro, you still just going against the grain, bruh. Being rebellious. I don't get it. I just don't, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. The Jordan Addison's on a different level, man. Hey, but guess what? He won the game today. Shout out to him, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. He did his thing on the field. That's the crazy part. Yeah, off the field, not so much. On the field, shit, boy be handling business for sure. Shout out Derek OG, man. Shout out to you, man. Philly lost. Yup. Philly took that L. They dropped. So we shouldn't be too worried about Philly like a lot of people were. Shout out Blunt. I see you in the building. Eagles are so overrated. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. We can beat the Eagles, bro. Like, we can beat the Eagles. Shout out Mr. Pink in the building. I see you, Mr. Pink. Let's go. Let's go. KOC won't commit on quarterback. McCarthy has missed 22 games as a pro. Bo Nix and Drake maybe getting better. Yeah, I mean, hey, Bo Nix, well, he didn't really win the game today for the Denver Broncos, but hey, the Denver Broncos won and he's the quarterback. I feel you on that. I feel you. We get to see Drake may play tonight, right? I think they play tonight game. So, look, man, the truth of the matter is this. When it comes to JJ McCarthy, he has to play. And I'm fully aware of that. Like, obviously, we can't sit here and keep talking about what he can do and what he's going to do. Eventually, we got to see it, right? Eventually, we got to see it. And I guess the biggest thing for me is making sure that we see it after the bye. We made it through the bye. Carson Wentz did exactly what we needed him to do. All right, he went 2-1 as the backup. We did exactly what we needed him to do. Now we need to see if JJ McCarthy can come in and run this team like it needs to be ran. And if not, then we got to fall back on Carson Wentz. Then that's just what it's going to have to be. But at that point, we have to move on. If you're going to fall back on Carson Wentz after you put JJ out there again, then we just going to have to move on. Right? That's just what it's going to have to be. Yeah, that's what it's going to have to be, man. Shout out to Evil, man. Shout out to Evil in the building. He said, I got yelled at in another chat by certain Vikings fans, so I guess I got to say the Vikings are going to win a Super Bowl at least 8 times. Who yelling at you, Too Evil, man? Where you was at, man? Purple Daily them chat or something, man? Where they talking crazy to Too Evil, man? We got your back, bro. We gonna pull up on you. Shout out Norris, man. Shout out Norris fans. Norris said, hey, listen, Brandale, hey, ladies and gentlemen, we might have us a sinner. Hey, look, man, there was a couple play. I was sitting there specifically focusing on Blake Brandale. And I'm going to tell you right now, there were a couple plays where I'm like, yo, first of all, he knocks the nose tackle out the way, swings, knocks the edge out the way. I mean, boy was having fun out there playing center. Hey, I'm just saying, was I semi BSing when I did the video saying all pro Blake is on the way? Yeah, kind of. But, at the end of the day, I did have a weird feeling just because it's the Vikings way. Now, we do got to see some consistency. Let's let them play it a couple more times. But, hey, I'm sure when the coaches watch this film, they might be like, yo, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Blake Brandale might be center, bro. He did not do bad. Blake Brandale actually held it down at center. I'll say this. The offensive line as a whole today, which sounds crazy, didn't do that bad. Like, they really didn't do that bad today. Like, yes, were there plays that they just failed? Absolutely. You know what I mean? Like, we got to get used to that as Vikings fans. Every game there's plays where they fail, but especially Justin Suckle. Like, I watched 2 plays where he didn't even touch a motherfucker, and that happens at least twice a game for him. He is the liability. But I mean, look, man, when they put Walter Rouse in, because Walter Rouse was in there for a minute, and they had to move Suckle to the other side because Christian Darrisaw something happened there. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, is what I'm saying, and I'm sure y'all feel the same. Like it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. We actually held our own out there. Uh, so hey man, round of applause to the Vikings offensive line today, man. Round of the Vikings offensive line. Yeah. Blake Brandale is now a center, man. He is now the Vikings starting center. Blake Brandale is now the Vikings starting center. And I think it should be like that. I liked how he looked at center. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I do. I liked how he looked at center. I think, to be honest with you, I know it's only one game, but there was no miscued snaps, which was the most important thing, in my opinion. He wasn't allowing pressure up the middle. When we called runs up the middle, he was doing his part. I mean, look, man, I think he had maybe one what do you have? Like one false start or something like that, or one holding. I think he only had like one penalty. So shout out to him, man. Kelly, man, we good, brother. I think it's safe for you to go spend time with your family and go out on your shield, bro, because you suffering 2 concussions back to back on top of the 3 that you had before you got here in Minnesota. Man, look, man, it just isn't good. It just isn't good. So handle your business, man. We got the center position covered. Blake Brandale, let's go, man. Brand new Vikings center, Blake Brandale. I'm with it, man. TJ Hawkinson actually caught the ball today. Yeah, man. Let me pull up. Let's pull up some numbers, man. As y'all see, man, the Casino Tiers, man, this post game is sponsored by my bro, man. 10 Ton is #1 at Casino Tiers, man. Make sure you go tap into him on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Instagram. Casino Tiers. If you type in Casino Tiers, he will pop up. Shout out to him. We also giving away the shirts. Unfortunately, nobody got the purple lottery right, man. You got to gamble, brother. You got to gamble. But even with nobody winning, man, we always want to give back. So we gonna still pick somebody to send a shirt to, man. We gotta send a shirt to somebody, man. So I'm gonna pick somebody in the comment section for sure. I'm gonna pick somebody in the comment section, man. Why? Because we want to do it. You know what I mean? We want to do it, man. Shout out to Casino Tears, man, for sponsoring the post game. Good thing is we don't have any tears to cry today. We got, or maybe we do. Maybe we got tears of joy. Hey, look, man, I feel good, man. I feel good, man, as a Vikings fan, bro. We 3-2, like coming out of the bye, bro. Like I'm straight. I ain't gonna lie, I'm straight, bro. I'm straight. Dylan Gabriel was exactly what I thought Dylan Gabriel was gonna do. Like he was just the game manager. One thing, he didn't make any crucial mistakes. I'll give him that. He didn't make any crucial mistakes, but I knew if we were to lose this game today, I knew it wasn't going to be because Dylan Gabriel beat us. It was going to be because that other rookie beat us, and that was Quinshon Judkins, which we saw Quinshon was running the ball like a madman. Speaking of Quinshon Judkins, 23 carries for 110 yards. 23 carries for 110 yards. I'm not going to go down any negative road today during this post game. I think we're at a point right now as Minnesota Vikings fans where, we should be able to soak in this dub and be happy and be excited about our team. Why? Because next week we get to sit back, watch Red Zone, watch everybody else, watch fan bases shatter next week, however they shatter. And we get this, we get the kick back, man. We over 500. We 3-2. So let's be grateful for that. But 110 yards on 23 carries is unacceptable, man. This is something that I think we were a little concerned with going into the game. And, because it's not just about Judkins, it's about Gainwell. It's about Bijan Robinson. What it is, it's about a trend that's happening. And the trend is we don't have a damn nose tackle, bruh. We don't have a nose tackle that can really stuff the run. That's point blank, period. We don't have a true nose, bro. Like we don't. Like we just don't. It is what it is. And, in the playoffs, I'll be a little worried because teams like to run the football when you're talking late December, going into January. Running the football is how teams like to win. and we got to be able to stop that. So do I feel like we can get better? Yes, I feel like we can get better, but we need to do it, and we need to do it fast, man, because we're about to go up against Saquon Barkley. And hey, look here, hey, hey, look here, man. I'm just saying, bro. Hey, boy, if Dylan, if your boy Quinshon Judkins and Bijan Robinson got close to over 100 yards, man, Saquon, if I was a betting man, I'm gonna say he looking close to 200. And the Eagles love to run the rock. So we got to be prepared, man. I hope over the bye they evaluate this and the team comes together and figures out how to stop it. Am I the only one? I said I'm not gonna get negative, but am I the only one that feels like Jonathan Allen and Hargrave are a little underwhelming? Am I the only Vikings fans that feel like that? I feel like they're a little underwhelming, bro. And this ain't even me trying to be negative, bro. I'm just telling the truth. I just gotta call a spade a spade. You know, we are on casino tier, so let's talk spades, bro. Let's just call it for what it is. It's a little underwhelming, bro. It's a little underwhelming. You know, I was expecting like, you know, going in, wrecking shit. You know, I'm not expecting every single snap, but you know, I'm expecting to see Hargrave. I haven't even heard Hargrave's name for the last 3 games. Last 3 games, I ain't even heard the broadcasters say Hargrave. I ain't even mention him. You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell was going on with him. Shout out Alwyn. Shout out Koch in the building. Let's go, Koch. Shout out to you. Ugly as hell win, but it's okay. I'll take it. Hey, I'll take it too, for sure. I'll take it too. I think we're all excited about the dub. No matter how this conversation goes tonight on the post-game show, if there's anything coming off as, you know, you're being a little negative, RAP, you know, it shouldn't be like that. Listen, I promise you, my true feeling is that I am excited and happy about this football team. We got a dub. We got a dub. Shout out Skywalker McCarthy. Shout out Salif in the building. Let me see, man. What McCarthy rap? Knowing how Ted, LDR, and Redmond played, wouldn't you have saved $20 million on Jonathan Allen and tried to get Carlton Davis for $15 million to play as a third corner? Possibly. But I don't know. Like, looking at this football team right now, I don't know if our cornerbacks are really the biggest issue that we thought they were going to be. I don't know if the corners are issues that we thought they were going to be. I think our defensive line is the biggest issue, and a couple linebackers, which is Ivan Pace is for sure on that issue list. You know, Ivan Pace is on that issue list, just missing tackles, period. I just think discipline, period. Discipline. This team is lacking discipline once again. And this goes back to the year where Kevin O'Connell, 2023, where Kevin O'Connell had to go and order pokers and shit off of Amazon because this team lacks discipline. Look at what Jordan Addison, this is the stuff we talk about. You got, first of all, your offensive coordinator was in Vegas, you know, Wes Phillips partying, got bagged, drinking and all this shit, right? Having a good old time, which nothing against it. Have a good time, bro. Have a good time. Not the night before the game. All right. And then you got Jordan Addison that continuously just does this. Where is the discipline? Start holding people accountable, bro. You have to hold people accountable. I don't even think Kwesi has the nuts to hold these people accountable. For real. Somebody got to let their nuts drag, man. That's all I'm saying, man. We got to find somebody in the building, you know what, be like, hey, man, hey, I'm the nut dragger, all right? Anytime shit going left, let me step in. Brian Flores, you would think he carries himself as that guy, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I think he just looked mean. It's great. He just looked mean, man. He is shit. That boy nice, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm sick of it. Like, these dudes, man, we need some discipline, man. Over and over again, man. Every year there's something going on and they need to fix it for sure. Head coaching. Brandell was a silver lining. Yes, he was. Shout out Blake Brandell, man. Shout out Blake Brandell. Why long balls? Oh man. Gotta draft Anthony Hill Jr. in 2026 to be Cashman's replacement. I think we definitely got to get linebacker. I think we got to get linebacker. All right, so let's see, man. Let's see the Vikings. Oh, real quick, hold on. Dylan Gabriel, I wanted to go over this. 19 for 33, 190 yards, 2 touchdowns, 19 for 33. That's it. This man played he played like a rookie for sure. He played like a rookie, man. His completion percentage was garbage. I almost say, bro, if Joe Flacco was in this game, I don't know how comfortable I'm saying that we was winning this shit. For real. I'm gonna be honest with you. If Joe Flacco was in there, I don't know, man, because there really wasn't a ton of pressure on Dylan Gabriel. It wasn't like we were blitzing and getting to the quarterback today. So if Joe Flacco was able to just stand back there and process the field, he probably would have hit some of those throws, those crucial third down throws that Dylan Gabriel missed. But hey, 19 for 33, 190 yards, 2 touchdowns. So he didn't have any mistakes. So I know the Browns are probably optimistic about what they see in the kid. But I'm glad he lost. Yeah, we kicked his ass. Let's go. Shout out to the Minnesota Vikings for doing that. Carson Wentz. Let's get to it, man. 25 for 34, 236 yards, 1 touchdown. And then we got Cam Akers, man. Cam Akers, the former high school quarterback, man. 1 for 1, 32 yards and 1 touchdown. Look, I know the KOC haters, the ones that do not like him, boy, I know y'all was pissed as Cam Akers was getting that pitch and rolling out as he was about to throw. And like, yo, what the hell is Kevin O'Connell doing? Down by 7, trying to get cute out here. And it winded up working. I ain't gonna lie. I was relieved after I saw it happen. I'm like, thank God, because this was going to be a play that motherfuckers was gonna hold over your head, KO. Like, you was gonna get crucified if we would have lost this game. If we would have lost this game, that play, and if you weren't able to execute it, which in the past, when it comes to trick plays and KOC, them shits look ugly, bro. We never execute them. So like, hey man, he better be lucky, man. So shout out to Cam Akers, man. That boy 100%. He might be QB3. Yeah, he might be QB3. I wasn't, but still don't like STB. What? Hold on, Norris. What's STB? Hold on. What's STB again? Stop the ball. We need RTB and STB. Stop the ball and run the ball. That's another thing. We ran the ball, but as we're running the ball, which we didn't run the ball enough today, I think we could have ran the ball more. But I knew when Jordan Mason fumbled that ball, that was Kevin O'Connell's excuse to shy away from it. That was his excuse to say, fuck that. See, that's why I don't like running the ball, because we can't hold on to it. You know what I mean? Like, that was his out. They gave Kevin O'Connell his out to be able to not have to run the ball as much as we would like him to run the ball. So, man, look, man. KOC equals STB. Oh, okay. All right. You gotta text me what STB. Oh, suck the butt. Suck the butt. Shit the bed. Oh, shit the bed. Yeah. Hey, but look, I'll say, hey, the last drive, and there was a weird stat. He is only the Eagles have more wins. I think Coach Sirianni, I believe, I guess, when it comes to comeback drives, like in having to come back in the fourth quarter, which is crazy to think about. This is the thing, man. I was talking to Delt earlier, and I'm like, yo, why can't KOC just call the plays with a sense of urgency like he does when we are down in the fourth quarter? Because that last drive was a master class of play calling for the most part. There may have been one play in there or whatever that you can maybe criticize, but for the most part, bro, like he called it like he should have called it. The last drive to go up and win the game, everything down to the touchdown play. That was a great play call. I just don't get why he waits until we're behind the 8 ball to do the shit. It makes no sense, man. It makes no sense. Russian Jordan Mason, 13 carries, which isn't enough, in my opinion. 13 carries isn't enough for 52 yards. He had 4 yards a pop with 1 touchdown. Xavier Scott had that one run at the beginning where I was like, you know what, this dude got some burst, man. I see something in him. He's almost like a Jordan Mason. They're almost a similar style of running back. Uh, and then he fumbled as well. So I knew that was going to be the end of him. But five carries for 18 yards. Jalen Naylor made a couple splash plays today. Not only running the ball on some end arounds and stuff like that, but made a couple good catches too. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Carson Wentz, 3 carries for 13 yards. Receiving, Justin Jefferson, man, doing his thing, man. Shout out JJ, bro. I'm so glad he's on our team. Shout out Eric from New Mexico, Florinda, and Raquel. Let's go, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you tapping in, man. Let's get it.
Give me 2 taps and a Ric Flair.
You said, when will Jefferson get a touchdown? All the yards he gains. Skol. I don't know. He's never been a touchdown guy, though. Like, one thing about Justin Jefferson, he's a mega star in the NFL, obviously, but he's never been really a guy that, in my opinion, has a nose for the end zone. I think Jordan Addison has more of a nose for the end zone than Justin Jefferson, believe it or not. A lot of it has to do with the way they guard Justin Jefferson as we get down into the red zone anyways, but still, it is what it is. Some guys just have a nose for the end zone. And Addison, 5 receptions, 41 yards, and a touchdown, which the touchdown was the most crucial touchdown of them all. The most crucial touchdown of them all. So shout out Jordan Addison, man. But Jordan Addison, man, you got to do better, bro. Like, you're really jeopardizing, man, everything you worked hard for, because it doesn't matter if you're really good. I said, remember we talked about this maybe a month or 2 ago, where I said, man, I feel like Jordan Addison just believes he's a number 1 wide receiver, and he just probably feels like he should be number 1, and so he acts like kind of I'm gonna say a brat, bruh. I'm gonna say a brat. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna say a brat. Shit. He thinks he's the one. He's not the one. You're not the one, brother. Like, you're the one. You the 1B. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. That doesn't mean you rebel against the team, bro. Quit doing stupid shit. Like, for real. Shout out Ed, man. Shout out my boy Ed from Canada, man. Let's go. Defense, Eric Wilson led the team in tackles with 5. Byron Murphy, no interceptions today, which is, man, we need to pick up our interception game. We need to pick up our forced fumble game, man. Causing turnovers, man, is not a thing this year for the Minnesota Vikings, I feel like, in my opinion. Obviously, our boy Isaiah Rodgers had that one good game, but goddamn, can we cause some damn turnovers? Like, holy, man, we playing a rookie quarterback. Dylan Gabriel, bruh. Yeah, I don't know, man. Total yards, 349 to their 322. Rushing yards, 140 yards to their R97. Yards per play, 5.7 to their 4.8. Third down efficiency, 3 for 9. They were 3 for 15. Shout out to the third down defense. Shout out Brian Flores and them third down defense. Them going 3 for 15 on third down, that is crazy. Shout out to the damn defense on third down. Shout out to them. All right. As we're watching the game, it seemed like it seemed as you're watching it that the third down defense was ass. But then after the game, I already looked at these numbers and I'm like, yo, that's actually really good. Third down, 3 for 15, 3 for 5, bro. We was doing our thing. We were doing our thing. I know there was a couple third downs that they went for the shit, or fourth downs that they went for the shit too. So we ain't forcing a punt, but like, man, shout out to them. Yeah, because they were 4 for 4 on fourth down. I mean, 3 for 3. They were 3 for 3 on fourth down. So, we only sacked them twice, which is bullshit. We should have got to we boost up this defensive line. We boost up the trenches. We should be getting more sacks. We have Dallas Turner. Where my Dallas Turner fans at, man? How y'all feel about Dallas Turner after this game? He did have a great tackle for loss. He did have a great tackle for loss. What else did I see? Did I see anything else with Dallas Turner? How many tackles? Hold on, let me go back. How many tackles did Dallas Turner have? Let's see. Dallas Turner. There we go. So he had 3 tackles. So I mean, look, man, three tackles. It's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna hold my peace on it, right? I'm gonna hold my peace on it going into the bye. It's all good. It's all love. We gonna see what happens, man. But again, I think we'll be going into another game where it's like we just want to see more. I'm not saying he's doing something wrong. I'm not saying anything's wrong with Dallas Turner. I'm just saying, I just want to see more. I'm just waiting for the real breakout game. What I mean by a breakout game is maybe, 2 sacks, one of them causing a forced fumble, just something like that. Something where it's like you leave out of the game and you're like, yeah, boy, yeah, he did his thing tonight. Like one of those games. Just one of those. I'm just waiting for one of those games. But hey, I'm still on board. This isn't me trying to look for reasons to, try to criticize Dallas Turner. I'm just saying it is what it is, man. I want to see a first round, pick type of game. I just feel like I haven't seen it. Is that fair to say? I mean, shit, I don't think I'm being crazy, bro. Like I'm just saying, I want to see. It's one thing to look at the analytics and the PFF shit after the game and be like, well, he caused this many pressures and shit like that. I want shit that I can see. That's it. I just want shit that I can see one time, and then I'll get into the analytics. Just show me a guy. I want a turn-up game, man. I want one turn-up game, man. Come on. Interception, 2 forced fumbles, and do something crazy, man. Let's go. Knock a helmet off a damn quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, shit, do something. It's been very, very mid, in my opinion. But shout out DT, man. DT was reasonable for was responsible, sorry, for the 3 and out. Let's go. Okay. Anthony Barr was a game wrecker his rookie year. Dallas Turner, not so much. I actually compared Anthony Barr and Dallas Turner last night or Friday night, I think, because y'all remember you wouldn't see a lot on field with Anthony Barr, and Randy can attest to this. I'm gonna pick on him tomorrow. Matter of fact, on Purple Parley. So make sure y'all tap in, because Anthony Barr, they would always talk about, even the national media, how good he is and how efficient he is. But it doesn't show. He does all the things that don't show up on the stat sheet. And it's like, bro, man, look here, dog. Like, I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro. You can sell me anything, bro. I'm not trying to hear that. What I want to see what's on the stat sheet. Hell, you talking about? Is I watch the game. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna tell me that all his little hidden analytics shits were, in the 1%, and I sat there and watched the game. I ain't see a tackle for loss. I know. Well, no, the way he chips the blocks and shit like that. I'm like, bro, I'm not. No, nah, dog. Nah, dog. We ain't doing that. I need to see. Yeah, and I'm saying that with Dallas Turner too. I need to see, for real. Hey, I'm gonna open the lines up. Hold on, let me give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to open the lines up here so that we can get vocal, man. We on 30 minutes. We 30 minutes in. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. Get vocal. And I am going to paste this here. Oops. Now you can turn your camera off. Let me hide this. Let me get off of this real quick. You can turn your camera off if you don't want to be on camera. You can turn your camera off. Let's all hit the like button. Help out our guy, right, man? Shout out to Evil, man. Oh, my brother, man. Shout out my brethren. My brother from another mother. We call this the Get Vocal segment. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. And the reason why I always make that a point is because I know that there's people that don't want to get on camera and show their face. And that's perfectly fine. You know what I mean? Some people just want to have a voice. And you know what? I want to be here to give you that if you want that. All right. So, hey, we all Vikings fans in the building for the most part. We all should be. And if you do want to come on and say something, here you go. There's the link. Tap in. I got it pinned at the top of the chat. If not, it's cool too. I'll just continue to ramble. We got Rap. Here's the question: would you rather have Anthony Barr or DJ Wanham? Barr did the right things, but Wanham stuffed the stat sheet. That's a good ass question. In my honest opinion, man, I think I would have taken DJ Wanham. I was a huge fan of DJ Wanham. A lot of us didn't like DJ Wanham and called him, kind of like the cleanup man, the garbage man, or whatever you call it. But to me, I think DJ Wanham did a lot of right things. I think DJ Wanham, he was super cheap for what you were paying for a DJ Wanham and what he brought. Same thing with Pat Jones. I think Pat Jones was similar. Like, to be honest with you, there was really no reason to let these guys walk if they weren't asking for a significant raise. It's like, bro, because they brought value. I think they brought value. I like this. So to answer your question, I would have taken DJ Wanham, but I was a fan of Anthony Barr too, though. I was a fan of both. But I would take DJ Wanham. I would take DJ Wanham. Maybe I'm by myself with that, but it's all right. I'll stand by myself. Delt said, give him a couple minutes. No rush, bro. No rush, brother. The link will be sitting there, man. We're gonna get some people on, man. We'll let you come on. You can talk your talk, man. About 5 minutes, whatever. Get your point off. Land your plane. How do you feel going into the bye week? What did you notice today? What do you think needs to improve from this football team? What do you think is already where it is as far as, hey, this part of the team is doing really good. Let's not fix anything. This part of the team isn't looking that good. We need to fix it going up against the Eagles. I'll say, watching this game, one thing's for sure that I'm going to keep stressing is we need to learn how to commit to the run and be more efficient at the run. We need to run, man. We need to run the ball, man. I mean, look, man, Jordan Mason, 54 yards, bro. It's unacceptable, bro. Like, for real. This is the problem, man. Like, it's just like, I'm so spoiled with and I know everybody can't be Adrian Peterson and Dalvin Cook, but I'm so spoiled, bro. Like I am. I love a good running football team, man. I just do. There's just something about a team that can really just run the ball and control the ball. Like, it's just something about it that just turns me on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to run the damn ball. For sure. We need to run the ball. And we need to be good at it. And hey, you got a good point there, Deshante. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but we need to hold on to the ball as well. Yeah. We need to hold on to the ball. Straight up. We need to hold on to the ball as well. I would call in, but I'm 4 shots, 4 Jamesons. Ain't no problem, Angelo, man. Do your thing. Ain't no problem, man. Ain't no problem, bro. 34 yards off a trick play. Is that a run or pass to you? I'm gonna call that. That's a good question, Dylan. I'm gonna call that pause. I'm gonna call that a pass. Got a touchdown pass. You know what I'm saying? Got a touchdown. Yeah, that's a tutty, man. I'm gonna call it a touchdown. I'm gonna call it a pass. I know one thing. Kevin O'Connell better not try to get cute too much, bro. For sure. Hey, we was waiting on Kevin O'Connell to mess up today. You do know that, right? I think everybody was on KO watch, bro. If you're not part of the Discord, man, go join the Discord, the Vocal Vike Discord. I'm going to tell you, you could tell everybody in the Discord was waiting to get on KOC top, bro. Like, for real. Any little thing, we was on them. Oh, yeah, that's it. Hey, and rightfully so, man. KOC, bro, we on you, bro. You sitting there doing that stupid shit. I'm telling you, better be glad it worked. I'm glad we got the dubs, man. Shout out to Margio. Shout out to you. I'm so glad we got the dubs. Facts. We definitely glad we got the dubs. That's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. I wanted to put that statement out there earlier. No matter how this show may sound, we're definitely grateful and happy that we got the win. I said I would take a 3-0 win. Like I would have walked out of this game winning 3-0. I mean, it's hard to just keep your mouth shut and not say anything about the performance if there's something to be talked about. But shit, man, I ain't gonna sit here and pound the team, man. I think we did good. I think we did good enough. We obviously did good enough to beat the Browns. Now, beating the Browns is like, I mean, how many flowers you want to give for it? But their defense, everybody talks about their defense, bro. Hey, their defense is well, their defense can be good. We put up what we needed to put up to beat them. For real. We put up what we need to put up to beat them. Damn, ain't nobody gonna hit the link. Nobody wants to hit the link and talk. What's up? Hit the link at the top of the chat. Y'all don't want to after a dub? Like, I know, hey, look, this is the thing. If we would have lost this game, all y'all would have been in line backstage right now, ready to scold these motherfuckers. And I know that for a fact. If we would have lost this game, I would have been hearing, because I get a little message in my ear every time somebody joins. It tells me somebody just joined backstage. If we would have took the L today, y'all would have been backstage right now. So-and-so has joined. So-and-so has joined. Y'all would have been lined up, ready to get on these motherfuckers' top. Now that we won, everybody quiet. All right, cool. It's all right, though, man. RAP will hold it down for us, man. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We were playing a guy who was playing his first game at QB, which is, yeah, absolutely. And to be real, we didn't make him look as bad as we should have, to be honest with you. Like, I think we should have made him look worse. We didn't make him look that bad. He didn't look that bad. I mean, he was 19 for 33. That's not a good completion percentage for sure, but he still didn't look rattled or anything. Like, we didn't really make him suffer. You want to know a game I always go back to? The Texans game with CJ Stroud. I know that was CJ Stroud's sophomore year, but like that type of game, that was a game where you could tell that Brian Flores had CJ Stroud's head on a swivel. That's kind of what I expected with Dylan Gabriel today. So, I mean, it's actually a compliment for Dylan Gabriel, bro. Like, he held his composure. Saying held his composure, man. All right, we got my guy Dell in the building. What's good, man?
What up, man?
Chilling, man. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about it, my brethren. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. So,
Hold on, pull it up. There you go. Yeah, man. What we got, man? What we got, Delt, man? What's going on? I know me and you talked earlier after the game, so.
right. Yeah, I think maybe it's gonna be more of the same. Like, just seems like we're out of motherfuckers is out of rhythm, man. You know what I'm saying? They're out of fucking rhythm, man. There's no rhythm. Fucking bro. These dudes. I mean,
hold on, Dell, you skipping up. You skipping. Hold on. You might have to sit still. Wait till you get in the spot where you're sitting still. Hold on. There you go. All right, there you go. We can see you now. All right. So what were you about to say now? We see you now.
So, like, to get really, man, like, I think as far as offensively, man, we're probably overcoached.
Yeah.
Like, the play call is designed to go a certain way, and that's what fucking Wentz does. And there's no like coming off anything. Like, bro, it's just like it's fucking like I just don't I don't understand how we can look so fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, how everything is fucking hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like running but then it's like there was a time like I saw us run into like a 9-man fucking front, man. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Why wouldn't you audible out of that, man? You know, it's just fucking weird. And our running backs only had like 18 carries, man. Dude, what the fuck is going on, man? Because like the running game sucks everybody up, and then you can go over the top, you can play action, and it opens up your tight ends, or you can hit your tight ends, which will suck up the linebackers, which makes the wide receivers be able to get past them, in front of the safeties. And it's like it's like this, man. Like like I feel like our offense, man, is like a one-trick pony, man. We
Mm,
got we got Justin Jefferson, and since he's making all that money, we're gonna force feed him
mhm,
and design plays for him,
mhm.
you know. And then if that don't work, you know, it don't work, man. So it's like, yo, what are you doing, man? Expand your mind. Yeah, I mean, you're a human being, not a robot, motherfucker. Find the open person and throw him the damn ball, man. You know,
Yeah.
I really want to say that, like, our offensive line, like, I was really impressed with their offensive line. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I
Let's
think like
go.
I think our offensive line like played better than our starters, dude. Like, because like Wentz had all day back there, man. Like for somebody to say that our offensive line is shit or whatever, like
Yeah.
I don't see it, man. And like they were performing well, man. Like I mean, bro, we had one offensive line starter, one. Will Fries. Everybody else is a backup on that motherfucker, man. And why we play Suckle or
Yeah.
School
Cool.
over Walter Rouse just
No, you got it right.
perplexes
You
me,
got it
man.
right. You got it right, Dale.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
like, dude, give somebody that has upside a chance to play in gel, man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like because that dude, he's just not he's not quick enough. He don't come in with any fire. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, like get into like excuses and stuff, but yo, they like Huber, man, I thought he played pretty good. It looks like he got called for a ticky-tack hold, you
Yeah.
know, on that run, which was away from him and had nothing to do with the play. Like you could call if you call that a hold, man, you could call a hold on every fucking player that's on the line on any play, man. So
Yeah.
like I don't know, man. That was pretty ticky tack. He did have a false start too, but bro, like he played better than Brandel, I thought, at guard, man. You know, so
Yeah.
like our offensive line, man, like really like for me, they were the best unit on the field. They were the
Yeah.
best unit on the field. Our offensive line was better than their defensive line. Our offensive line was better than our defensive backs. Our offensive line was better than our wide receivers. Our offensive line was better than our running backs. Um, there's the only person really that the only maybe the Browns running back Judkins, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But other than that, man, they really like controlled the game, bro. Like especially like on the two touchdown drives we had in the second half, man. They took that fucking thing over, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
know,
Yeah.
so in their backups, like we, I mean, school. Yo, if we didn't have school, if we had somebody better in school, man, we'd be all right, man. I think,
Yeah.
like as
And
far
we
as our
might, and
depth
we
and
might, and we
shit,
might have them. We might have them in Rouse. Hey, Cody, I
right?
see you backstage. Cody, stay right there. Stay
You
right there, my
know.
brother. You coming up?
So yeah, man, I really think. Oh, let me hammer this home. So like our last drive there, right? So we hit Hawkinson, hit the tight end, really, the
Mhm.
tight end position, really, two times for 22 yards, and he had four other catches for like 16 the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So like hitting other players that are open rather than force feeding the ball to the design of the play is huge. Like I
Yeah.
need I need somebody that can like my quarterback, like I want him to be able to think for himself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Not just do what the coach wants him to do. You know,
Right.
it's fucking frustrating, man.
That
And run the
robot shit.
motherfucking ball. You know what I'm
That,
saying?
that
Run
that
run
robot shit that Kirk Cousins used to do.
right. Run the fucking ball, man.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Run the fucking ball. I don't even care. I don't just the act of running it is huge, man. Like you have to make the defense respect that because you're running. Even if you get 3 yards, I don't give a fuck. You know, but I'm against running into a nine or 8 man front. God damn it. You know what I'm
You
saying? I
gotta
don't
you
want to
gotta
do all
know when to
that.
check out. You gotta know
You
when to
know what
check.
I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
Like,
no, I
but
get you.
yeah, man,
I get you,
18,
bro.
18 rushes is not enough, man.
Not
And
enough
I'm
at
glad
all.
we didn't. I'm glad that we kind of got off that 3-and-out shit. You know, I think we
Yeah.
were second in the NFL on 3-and-outs. Not a good look. How we're 3-and-2 with that, or how we were 2-and-2, being the second worst team in the NFL on 3-and-outs
Yeah.
is like is some shit. So I'm glad I didn't see too much of that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, man.
yo, peace, y'all.
Hey, appreciate
I'm
you,
a
Dell.
bounce.
For sure.
Yep.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yep.
Hey, shout out our guy, man, coming in and talking his talk, man. All right, we got Cody.
What's up, man? How's it going?
What's good, my brother, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. So I'm gonna kind of hit 3 points in this
Okay.
call in. First, we're gonna start with KOC and his play calling. You know, I know we keep saying, "Oh, he needs to run the ball more. Oh, he needs to do this. He needs to do that." I think what KOC needs to do is learn how to play situational football. You know, if you
Amen.
look at the Green Bay Packers, and I know we hate the stinky cheeseheads, we hate them Packers, but one of their former coaches, Mike Holmgreen, had a saying of, you only need 10 yards to keep the plays going. I know KOC loves the 40-yard bombs, the 50-yard bombs, the ESPN highlights. But man, just get those 10 yards, keep the play going. It's easier to run the ball and when you're in a 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 2 versus 2 and 10 or 2 and 11. So just go get the 10 yards. You got the guys to do it, to get the 10 yards to keep the plays going. The second point I want to talk about is our O-line. If our O-line could play like this, I think JJ McCarthy looks a lot better than he did against the Atlanta Falcons and against the Bears that first game. I mean, the kid was hung out to dry. And if we had an O-line that played like this, I think JJ McCarthy looks a lot better.
Absolutely.
And then my final point is going to be Addison. And I know you covered it a little bit, but man, Addison, you have an opportunity to make millions and millions of dollars. You've got an older brother to look up to in Justin Jefferson and follow his path. And you're messing it up, man. Like you got a once in a lifetime opportunity and you just want to be the player who's popping bottles at the club. And man, you shouldn't even be in those places to begin with because of what you've been through legally. So those are the points that I just wanted to make. I'm going to hop off on here.
Hey.
Nice talking to you, man.
Hey,
Keep up the
appreciate
good
you,
work.
Cody, man. Thank you, brother, for sure. Thank you for all your support, man. And you need to hop on some more, man. I like those. I like those. Start hopping on some more. Shout out Cody, man. Shout out our boy, man, for sure. Let's go, man. Let's give Cody a Ric Flair, man. Let's get it. Those were great points. I'm not gonna lie. Great points. Listen, Jordan Addison. I don't understand why he's gonna try to piss away his opportunity. I just don't get it. All right. First of all, the Minnesota Vikings, I'm sure Kevin O'Connell probably like, bro, it's not even worth dealing with this motherfucker. He a liability, bro. Like, as a fan, of course, we want him on the team because his performance on the field is amazing. It's great. But like from a coaching standpoint and from GMs and shit, they're gonna be like, yo, this dude's too much of a liability, bro. For some reason, he wants to be rebellious, bro. Like, let him go do that shit somewhere else. It's almost like he's almost like a George Pickens type of guy where he's really good at playing football, but like just the personality thing. And I love Jordan Addison, bro. Like, I want to keep him around. I know we have part of the fan base that's saying we're gonna trade him and all this. And I'm like, yo, I'd rather keep Addy. I'd rather keep Addison. Like, dog is a beast. Like, for real. I'm not trying to get rid of him. I'm not. But hey, man, I think his actions are gonna catch up to him for sure. Especially being that you just came off a 3-game suspension, bro. I'm sure Justin Jefferson is telling you how to carry yourself, trying to be your big brother, like Cody touched on, and yet you're going against it, bro. Like, it's just a slap in the fucking face, man. This dude is, I don't know. But good takes from Cody, man. Good takes from Delt. Good takes from Cody as well. Hey, the vent line is open, man. It's at the top of the chat. Get vocal. If you got anything you want to touch on, get vocal. Shout out Adam in the building. My brother Adam is in the building. Danny, was good with you. Who starts QB next game? That's a great question. I'm gonna actually, you know what? That's such a good question. That's such a good question that let me get in the war room, man. We're gonna start doing, let's do a couple polls here. Let's do a couple polls. You know, I got a couple more minutes, man. Why not, man? Let's have some fun tonight and get in the war room. Let's while somebody else gets the courage to come up and get vocal. You know, the crazy part is I know that if we would have lost this game, y'all ass would have been backstage flooding, waiting to get on here to talk shit. Hey, if you want to be real, just be real though. Like, hey, you know what? Even after a win, it comes off a little negative because it is what it is. Our team, even though we won, our team still isn't where we need to be. And we all know that as Vikings fans. All right. We all understand that. It's obvious. It's obvious. We still got some work to do. You know what I mean? We got some work to do for sure. For sure. Eduardo said nobody talking about Vikings miss kick. Hold on, miss kick. Hit the camera on the wire. Oh, damn, I didn't see that. No, I didn't see that. Let's see. Who starts? What week is it? What's it gonna be? Week 7, right? Yeah. It's week 7. Let's see. Let's see what the chat feel like. Let's see what the chat feel like, man. We gonna let the community vote, you know. I'm gonna pull up some polls, man. Let the polls open up, man. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not, man? Let's see, man. Skol, Adam, shout out, Adam. Harambe said, gotta ride with the hot hand with Wentz. Okay, cast your vote. Cast your vote, then. Let's see. Cast your vote. Like, you know, hey, look, man, that's the thing. I have nothing against Wentz. I just don't think he's a good quarterback. I don't think that the drop off, like, is going to be. I don't think it's going to be anything, to be honest with you. Like Cody just touched on too. If JJ McCarthy had that type of line, he would have looked a lot better. Bro, we saw what Carson Wentz looks like with no blocks as well. I mean, any quarterback. I think in week 2, bro, Patrick Mahomes would have looked bad. Shit, Lamar Jackson might have looked bad, and he's one of the most elusive quarterbacks in the world, if not the, man. I mean, look, man, there's just certain things that we got to evaluate. I think if JJ's healthy, I think he needs to play. And I feel no different, even after today's game. And this isn't a knock on Carson and saying, oh, he's horrible and this like that. Bro, he played a game today. Look, game-winning drive, which is a hard thing to do in the NFL, being focused. Hey, he got banged up. He went out there, still put it on the line for his team. Shout out to him, man. Here, we'll give him a fucking round of applause. You know what I mean? There. We'll give him a round of applause. All right. But the reality is this, and it's going to continue to be this with me. All right. And y'all can, if you feel like me, cool. If not, it's still cool. I really don't care. The truth is this. You committed to number 9 at the beginning of the season. This isn't some shit you did last week. This isn't something you did even 2-3 weeks ago. This is something you did in 2024. Yeah, this is something you did then. You committed. All right. You told us that this is your guy. You came here to bring him a man. Look, dog. Hey, there is no hiding behind Carson Wentz, bro. No, you need to put your guy in. Yeah. Your young guy that you're gonna develop and show, and you're gonna get him, you're gonna have him be our future franchise quarterback. We need to see. No, hell no. Ain't no, we're gonna wait 9 more months and then he'll be ready after some more practice throws and shit. Absolutely not. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. I will crucify Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah if JJ McCarthy doesn't get up in this damn game. For sure. Like, I feel like that is going to make me become, that is when the conversations are going to get ugly for me when it's time to get up on this live stream. I'm going to be honest with you, because that's going to bother me. That really is going to bother me. You committed, you better put him in, period, bro. I'm not trying to hear nothing else. Like, for real. And if he's not good, then obviously, like, I mean, look, if we look like a team that can possibly make a playoff run and he's the reason, that you just lost 2 games in a row and it just is like, all right, bro, this dude is just, then okay. Obviously, I want to win. I'm a Vikings fan. We are team first. We if we feel like there's a chance, but I think the real issue too this season is Carson Wentz isn't going to give us much of a chance either to win a Super Bowl. I think we all can agree to that. I don't think that's a crazy take, right? Like Carson Wentz is probably ceiling. You're probably going to win 9 games. 9. I mean, if we're going to be realistic, like you saw what we saw today, that shit is not going to win. That shit is not going to win a lot of games, bro. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, yes, we beat the Browns today, but I'm going to tell you right now, like, the way we gave the Browns multiple opportunities to really run away with the lead, but yet they had a rookie quarterback that just couldn't convert on 3rd down. Like, the truth is, if we play any type of quarterback that's above average, that has a little bit of experience, there would have been a couple more field goals added to the score. There might have been a touchdown or 2 added to the score. It just wouldn't have been the same outcome. And we know that. This offense has to stop being stagnant in the middle of the game. I mean, you think about the goddamn stalling over and over again. I remember when this shit was doing this with Kirk Cousins too, though. So I don't put everything on Carson Wentz either. This isn't me saying it's all Carson Wentz's fault. I just think the offense in general needs to get it together. But today is a dub, man. Again, I don't want to go down a negative road. I feel like it's so easy. I feel like it's super easy to talk negative about the team because, especially right now, because we do have a lot of glaring issues that we've seen the past couple weeks. So it is very easy to get negative even after a win. It's easy to be like, well, yeah, we won, but this needs to change and that needs to change and that needs to change. So, I apologize for that because, again, no matter, I want to keep saying this is the mission statement of today's live is no matter how the tone may sound tonight, even with the people calling in like Cody and Delt, we're still happy that we got the dub. It's still Skol side or no side. It's still purple and gold, man. You feel me? It's still that. We are happy. We got a dub. We're 3-2, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm ready. Shout out Adam, man. He said a win is a win. Let's go, Adam. Easy to say. Let's go, man. Shout out Langston in the building, man. Carson, far from perfect, but the ball moves all 4th quarter. Hey, true, Langston. You got a point. You have a point. Let me see if it shows casino tiers like this. Yeah. Hey, you got a point, Langston, for sure. I'm trying to show off my boy Backdrop, man. Yeah, I'm saying, my boy, man. A win is a win. Hey, shout out Twitch. Shout out Fusion over there on Twitch, man. Hey, man, spread the word on Twitch, man. I'm trying to pop out on Twitch. You know what I mean? I don't be on Twitch at all. Shout out Darius. I see you, man. I see you, Darius, man. Appreciate you, Darius, tapping in. Shout out to you, Fusion, man. Appreciate you, man. I don't know. Does Twitch have a like button? Does Twitch have, I don't know, hit the like button on Twitch. You know what I mean? Shout out Twitch, man. Two Tone said, will you play Donald? Yeah, we will see then how he does. You talking about Aaron Donald? Yeah, Donald just threw his 2nd touchdown. Seattle is legit. No, Seattle is legit. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hey, Sam Darnold definitely made me look crazy, bro. Sam Darnold made a lot of motherfuckers look crazy because I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't think Sam Darnold was going to be the same Sam Darnold going to Seattle. I thought but dog, listen, Sam Darnold is in his bag. You hear me? Like, for sure. There's an argument right now that if we're talking MVP, Sam Darnold might damn near be at the top of that shit, bro. Like, Sam Darnold is playing better than almost any other quarterback in the NFL other than Josh Allen. The period, bro. Like, for real. You got Josh Allen and then Sam Darnold. I'm being real. And that's another thing, too. Daniel Jones, too. Yeah, shout out Ray Petty. Daniel Jones, too, which is crazy. 2 quarterbacks that were on our motherfucking roster, bro. Now, again, we got to stick to our guns, right? We got to stick to our guns. Like, most of us, all of us, for the most part, I know there's a couple that are against it, but most of us, wanted to move forward with JJ McCarthy, right? We wanted to move forward, let Sam walk. Daniel Jones let him walk, right? And nothing would be more Viking, right? Nothing would be more Viking than Sam Darnold winning MVP and going to a Super Bowl this year, and fucking Daniel Jones being runner up in MVP races and goddamn making and going to the Super Bowl and them playing each other, right? Nothing would be more fucking Vikings like Sam Darnold versus Daniel Jones in the Super Bowl, you know, and and one of them is the MVP of the NFL, and it's Sam Darnold. We could have paid the boy $30 million, 30 million, 30, you know. This isn't me saying that's what I wanted to do. I still stay on the JJ train, but I'm just saying it's crazy. Crazy to think about, man. Y'all do know, but y'all do know Sam Darnold gonna crumble when it gets to the playoffs, though, right? Y'all do know that, right? So hey, pump your brakes, man. Hey, listen, let's all let Seattle fans know we've been down that road, my brother. We know how you feel right now. Enjoy. Holla at me at the end of December. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me at the end of December. Could have kept Darnold. The signing outside of Rodgers has been a nothing burger. Hey, Nano, you got a good point. You have a good point. I mean, look, man. We talked about hold on, man. We got patient with JJ. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up real quick. We talked about Hargrave, and we talked about who's the other Jonathan Allen. Yo, these dudes are underwhelming, man. They're super underwhelming right now. I was telling Delton earlier, I'm like, hopefully they find their stride in like maybe in the next couple weeks, right? We keep saying middle of the season, but God damn it, by the time we come off the bye, we're in the middle of the season. We're in week 7. Like we're halfway through the season, damn near. These excuses are running out, bro. Like you either got it or you don't. Like for real, bro. Like you either good or you not. We ain't gonna be able to use it much longer, man. You know, it either was a good free agent signing or it wasn't. And I think we're a couple weeks away. We're like a couple games away from being able to make that determination. Like for real, with some of these players, Hargrave is super underwhelming. And I'm rooting for bro, man. You know, SC State alumni. He went to college at a small college, 45 minutes away from me, which, by the way, got put on lockdown today for a shooting. But still, not like and it wasn't like a school shooting. It was outside of the campus, but it was in the area. So they locked the school down because it was wild. But, you know, hey, look, man. I'm telling you, let's go, Hargrave. SC boy. I need you. What Too Evil say? Getting blown out in the wild card game is much less important than developing McCarthy or figuring out McCarthy isn't the guy. Justin Jefferson isn't getting any younger, man. Too Evil. Hey, y'all. Hey, you know what? Can I say something real quick about Too Evil real quick, y'all? Man, look, man. Y'all think Too Evil Too Evil has always been known to like just, you know, have humor and stuff like that, which we love. We absolutely love. And that's my boy. You feel me? That's what he does. He came in the building like that. He still does it. But like lately, I think Too Evil getting sick of this shit, bro. Like, do you want to know why I say he getting sick of it? Because it's hard for him now to like joke so much because like now it's getting to the point where it's like, yo, can we finally figure this shit out, bro? Like, can we finally just figure it out? Like, straight up, bro. Like, this, I mean, come on, man. Like, we keep getting sold these dreams like we're set up for success. We're a Super Bowl roster and this, that, and the third. All right, the games are over with, man. Let's get it, man. And speaking of Kevin O'Connor, he said, oh, you said the Bengals guy's crashing out? He's crashing out on stream? Hold on. Should we go play it? What is it? What is it, Too Evil? Bengals chat sports? Damn, we should have been playing the Bengals. The Bengals suck, though. What is he crashing out for? They're playing the Lions, bro. Like, he thought they was going to win that? Like, did he think they was going to win? You're not beating them. You're not beating the Lions. Are you serious? I hope he ain't crashing out because he thought they ass had a chance to win that game. He looks like a crash out. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he looked like a crash out. I might have to go watch him, man. I didn't know he was entertaining like that. But I want to say about Kevin O'Connell, right? Can we all agree that Kevin O'Connell hasn't had the best of luck? I just want to I'm just asking a serious question here. I'm just asking a serious question. I'm just curious. Like, if you really sit back, right, and think about Kevin O'Connell's situation when it comes to the most important position on the football team, my boy has not had the best of luck. He hasn't. I was thinking about that earlier, and I'm like, yo, my boy has really got the shit end of the stick. He got inherited Kirk Cousins, which is a mid-ass quarterback, first of all, to start with. All right. That's to start with. There wasn't no developing. He was already who he was when Kevin O'Connell got in his door. You didn't have an opportunity. You don't have an opportunity to grow him. You can say that, Kirk maybe looked a little a hair better the second year with KOC, and you can kind of give KOC some type of feather in his cap and say, Kevin O'Connell elevated Kirk's game, whatever. If that's what you want to say. But this man has had Kirk Cousins. This man has had Joshua Dobbs, Jaron Hall, Nick Mullins. Okay. He goes and drafts JJ McCarthy. Now he has fucking Sam Darnold, which Sam Darnold did good. You know what I mean? Sam Darnold did good. This year, I thought we were going to see Max Brosmer. I was like, yo, this dude just doesn't. Oh, Jared O's in the building, man. Hold up. I got you, Jared O. Hold on, Jared O. I got you. Give me 1 second.
Yo, can you hear me?
All right, Jared. Yeah, Jared O. We can hear you, man.
Oh, what's up, Brad, man? It's good to actually finally get on here for once. I haven't done it yet, so
man,
I felt I might as well get it before the.
I'm glad you on, brother, for sure.
Yeah,
man. First
man.
of all, real quick, Jared O, let me just say this. I appreciate you for all your support, bro. I see you all the time supporting, man, and being, active in the chat and being part of the community, man. And I really appreciate you, bro. I just want to let you know that for sure.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that as well. I appreciate you and all your content and all the time and effort you put into the content or the Vikings and everything. So
now
yeah,
let's get to it. Let's get to it, Jared.
Yeah.
Speak what's on your mind, man. Tell us what's going on. How you feeling right now?
I guess a couple things. One thing I'll know one thing I would say is the penalties, man. The penalties are terrible. They were talking about it during the game, how we're the second most penalties committed so far this season. So that's one thing we really gotta, shore up. And it seems like even like special teams, man, like every other, play is some sort of flag somewhere. So I don't know if the coaches gotta tighten up with the players or what, discipline wise or what, but that's definitely got to be, cleaned up if we want to make it far this year. I also noted the Cam Akers play, man. That was a nice play to coming off the practice team or whatever and making that play. KOC should the Vikings should just keep him like on the team,
Agree, bro. Agree. Stop letting him walk out the door. Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Stop doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, and then another thing I was gonna note was the rookie O-line guy looked pretty good, other than the penalties he had, which is kind of normal for a young player like that. But O-line played exceptionally well for the lack of starters playing. That was promising.
How'd you feel about Blake Brandel? How'd you feel about Blake Brandel at center?
I mean, he looked just as good as Juergens, if not better. I mean, it just at least protection wise, it didn't look like. I mean, there were some times, but for all the talk about the Browns and how good their D line is and their linebacking group, it seemed like they did pretty well. So, I don't know if that's part of it. It's like the travel with the Browns, because we kind of were over there for a week already. So in a way, we kind of had an advantage if you think about it, because we didn't have to take the flight all the way, whatever 8-hour flight or whatever. So,
right.
But I thought it was kind of cool they did a back-to-back, and then now we got the bye. I think it plays out well. It's even a bonus that Denver won in Philly today. That was kind of like icing on the cake for me. So I'm actually born in Denver, but I've lived in Minnesota my life. But I will root for the Broncos a little bit here and there just because, especially when it's against Philly. So
Yeah,
can't
for
complain
sure.
there.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it, man. Hey, and
But,
Denver don't look half bad, man. And again, I agree with you, bro. I'm glad we saw that the Eagles are beatable because they talked about a stat. They haven't lost since last year's Christmas. So December, I think. So they were winning. I mean, they've been just winning, bro, all the way to the damn Super Bowl. So it's good to see that they're beatable. And hopefully us coming off the bye, we can take advantage of that and maybe watch this film today. Because I think if we can stop the run, Jared, man, if we can stop the run, we can beat Philly, bro.
That's the biggest thing I was going to say is it's all about stopping the run. I mean, Barkley he hasn't, I don't know if he's banged up or something or who knows what, but it seems like I haven't really paid too much attention, but from what I heard, he hasn't been like, going off too much this year yet. So yeah, that is a weapon though they have. And that's one thing, the run defense for sure, but it's kind of like, the bend don't break. How we are with the defense. So I thought the defense, like the other guys, Jonathan Allen has been non-existent. I haven't heard a broadcast guy speak his name other than them talking about us acquiring the guy. Like I don't.
I'm telling you,
what has he done, man? I don't know what he's done. I mean, I think like you were speaking a week ago talking about how he might just be trying to get paid at this point in his career. I think you were talking about that the other night.
It's like to the point, bro, where it's like, dog, like we were sold this whole dream and we bought into it as Vikings fans, like because it looked right. It looked right on paper. It was like, yo, we're bringing in Hargrave, we're bringing in Allen, like, and we know last year that's kind of was our week. But like, bro, these are key pieces to this defense. We're gonna be wrecking shop. Tackles for loss, pressure on the quarterback, not only from the edges but now up the A and B gaps and. It just hasn't played out like that, man. These guys are underwhelming, man. Underwhelming, bro. I don't get it, man.
The younger guys look better. I mean, Jalen Redmond, man, that guy,
LDR.
That guy is an animal. I'll tell you that. And even
Drake
Dawkins,
Rodriguez.
Yeah, Rodriguez and Dawkins. I mean, and even Turner looked good tonight or today. He's kind of stepping in now with Cashman and Van Ginkel out. So, that's the biggest thing is can we get healthy after this bye week, and maybe we get Aaron Jones back too. I'm not sure on him, like what his status is, but we get him back on offense, maybe get an offensive lineman or two back and get some more of the Cashman maybe back. We might, we get full and be healthy for Philly. It'll be a good one.
I think
if JJ comes back too or not.
You got a point. Like, I think Cashman is going to be a huge and you had a good you had a good thing there, Jared. I put a poll in the chat where I'm going to ask the community, what do they grade our defensive line free agent pickups this year? Because, I think it's a great question to ask here. Because they have been so underwhelming. I'm curious to see how we feel tonight. But like, man, Blake Cashman coming back, I think is going to be a huge upgrade, man. I'm sure if you followed me, Jared, I'm a huge Ivan Pace fan, man. I was advocating for him from the beginning. And you know what? He did good his first 2 years. We'll say, hey, man, he came in as an undrafted free agent. I mean, shit, he held it down. But man, this year right here, bro, I don't know what has happened. Yeah, I don't know. I can only blame it on Jared Allen and Hargrave. Because one thing for sure is the defensive tackle is an extension to your linebackers.
Harrison Phillips is probably a better match with his game, maybe.
Right.
And we should have kept him and just not even signed Allen and or Hargrave. I mean, I feel like Hargrave's been done decent. Jonathan Allen, I haven't heard a single, anything from the guy. So yeah, it's just frustrating because a lot of our picks haven't panned out. So it's a lot of our these undrafted guys we're hitting on, but the drafted guys we're not getting too many good picks. So
it'll be interesting. That's a whole nother story there, Jared.
Yeah,
but look, man, the draft picks, holy.
What I was gonna say too is like that's kind of what it is we're not hitting on the draft picks. So we're gambling. Kwesi's gambling on these vets that are good, yes, but they have Van Ginkel has injury history. And Cashman. So the Grenard pickup and some of the other guys have been good, but that's kind of how it is when you're not hitting on the picks, you sign these guys that have these injury history. You're kind of gambling, just like whatever. A couple years ago, we had what's that guy's name that never panned out? He was hurt the whole
The
time.
dude
The
from the
defensive lineman
Saints.
guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. That guy he was good, but like he never stay healthy. So it's like, well, if you're good and you can't play on the field, then what's the point?
Right.
At
I
that
called him
point, it's like,
Sasquatch because that
yeah,
motherfucker was big as shit on the field, man. It's crazy. I done forgot his name already, man. I ain't even thinking about him.
yeah, but yeah, so yeah,
he
it's just,
had that awkward locker room interview too. Remember when they asked him a question and shit in the locker room, bro? He was like super weird. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this dude, bro? Like he ain't even available, man. So go sit down somewhere. But yeah, no,
right.
it's
So yeah, it's
Davenport,
Davenport.
Marcus
That's it.
Davenport.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Marcus Davenport. Yeah, but yeah, so it'll be interesting if we can get healthy and if we can get some guys back and be able to just be. Yeah, and it'd be interesting to see if JJ comes back or not. That'll be a big thing too.
So how do you,
cool
real quick, Jared?
Philly,
How do you feel? How do you feel about the whole QB situation, man? I'm curious to hear you talk about it really quick.
Yeah,
When
I
it comes
mean,
to JJ and Carson.
I've kind of been on like both sides of it. Like it's sometimes like I'm like, oh, like we should do Wentz, but like a lot of me is like, look, we put a lot of assets into acquiring or drafting JJ, and at this point, like with our season, yes, we won today, but you got to let the guy play. Like look at Bo Nix. Like you got all these other guys that are playing that are drafted, similar age group, and McCarthy is actually younger than a lot of them. So like, I mean, you could argue that maybe he's too young. Maybe he needs another year to sit and whatever. But I also I don't know if Wentz is up there. I think Darnold's on another level than Wentz, and he's younger.
Well,
as well.
you gotta think about this too, Jet. Is like the Bo Nix of the world, the Jaden Daniels. You gotta also remember too, they played like 6 years of college football too.
Right.
On top, so they have a lot. They have a ton of experience just playing football in general. As far as they just played a lot more football, and that's the reality. You got a point too where some fans can make the argument like, hey, JJ's only 22 years old, bro. He's super young. Like he's really young, really young. Just think about it. He could be our quarterback for 8
Coming off
years
a
and still
major
ain't even
surgery
30
too
yet.
on his leg. Major surgery on his leg too. So
exactly, bro.
And he got hurt. But I think hurt was more of just the O line didn't hold up, and he got hurt. He rolled his ankle or his leg on that one play there. But yeah, I don't know. I think we should roll him out when he's healthy. It'd be kind of cool to see Wentz play against Philly just because it's his former team and all. But I wouldn't be mad if they rolled out JJ 2 weeks from now against Philly. So that'd be. I want to see JJ succeed, and I think he has the tools and all the ability to. I just think it's a matter of getting the reps in and going from there, seeing how it pans out. If he can stay healthy and be on the field, because that is the main thing. Can he stay healthy?
Is availability, man. That is the main thing with JJ right now, in my opinion. Is listen, we can sit here and talk about what you can do and what you should do and how you are going to do, but if you're not available, bro, I don't think talking about his play and his abilities as far as the play on the field is a fair argument after 2 games. I don't.
No.
Right?
No,
even if he threw 4 touchdowns in each game, it's still, you got to be like, listen, it's too early. Period. It's too early. You can't. We don't have enough
look
evidence.
At Mahomes, all those guys. They didn't have smooth sailing their entire beginning of their careers. Like most of them had to work their way up or get the reps in. They had to get sacked and intercepted and.
Bro, look at Peyton Manning.
Peyton
Manning is the prime example, bro. Just imagine if the Colts would have just gave up on Peyton Manning after having a horrible rookie season.
Yep.
It is what it is, bro.
We got one of the worst O lines. We've had one of the worst O line performances so far this year. So if you put a inexperienced quarterback in the most important position in football, and you don't have the people to protect him, what do you think is going to happen?
Right. Yeah.
So,
I don't know, man. This team, man, this year we're in this weird spot where do we think we can win a Super Bowl with Carson Wentz? I'm going to say no, right? And maybe there is people that are optimistic and say, I think he can. I think we can, sipping the purple Kool-Aid. Cool. I have nothing against that. I'm going to say no. All right. If I had to guess, just like you said earlier, you think Sam Darnold is miles ahead of Carson Wentz. I believe you. I agree with you 110%. Like Sam Darnold is way better than Carson Wentz, in my opinion. Carson Wentz, in my opinion, we're winning 9 games at most. We are backing into a wild card. And that's Carson Wentz playing, to the best of his ability.
Right. He's a good serviceable backup. That's what he is.
Exactly. And that's what we brought him here for.
Right.
That's what we brought him here for. We need to stick to the plan, the process.
Just imagine if we had the other guys still Howell and ripping.
Yo, oh my goodness, bro.
They would have had Brosmer in by now. Brosmer would have been the starter by now.
How do you feel about Brosmer, bro?
It's hard because he hasn't really played much to really gauge, I guess, for me. But I mean, he looks decent. I mean, he looks more competent than the other 2 guys they had, Rippon and Howell.
Yeah.
And he doesn't seem like he makes a lot of mistakes. So, yeah, I mean, I think it would have been interesting to see if he would have played Wentz didn't come back. Yeah, because I was thinking, I think Wentz might be out.
I was looking forward to it, to be honest with you. But good thing Wentz did come back, because I'm not saying that Brosmer couldn't have done something. Maybe the team would have found a spark if he came in. I don't think Brosmer is ready. I don't think he would have been ready.
I don't think he would. No. I think JJ is more ready than him for sure.
Right. And KOC would have thought, I think this would have been a situation where KOC would have been thinking too much. The fact that Brosmer is in there, the play calling would have really gotten, bro, it would have got so vanilla. We would have been crucifying this guy right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Brosmer, man. Yeah. But man, hey man, I appreciate you, Jared. Man, appreciate you calling in, brother.
Absolutely, thank you for having me on.
Right.
Appreciate you, man.
Sir.
We'll talk again. All right,
bro. Let's go, man. Shout out Jared O, man, tapping in, man. The Brosmer, man. Hey, look, I like the Brosmer. I think he would have got. I think he would have got. I think he would have got his work tonight, though. You feel me? I think he would have got his work tonight if he would have got in there, man. Hey, round of applause to Wentz, man. Wentz came in and did his thing. Applause to Wentz. Snooty's like, lay off Wentz. He won the game. Nah, facts. We not curb stomping Wentz, man. We not curb stomping Wentz. I said this, and I said the same thing with Sam Darnold. Wentz owes us nothing, bruh. Wentz owes us nothing at all. Wentz is a backup quarterback that has come. He's a journeyman backup quarterback that comes in. The thing is, Vikings fans, SK kind of hit this on the head. We're so used to this process of going and getting a older quarterback, and they come in and win us a couple games, and we're so quick to fall in love with it because we don't know no better. We don't know anything else. You know what I mean? Hey, can't love what you don't know. You feel me? So that's why it's super important for JJ McCarthy to get back on the field and win the hearts of the fan base, which for the most part he already has, but he needs to solidify that so that we can start getting in the process as a fan base of getting used to trusting drafting a top 10 quarterback. And because as we get older, this is going to be the first top 10 quarterback that the Vikings are going to draft. It's going to happen again. It will happen again. And we need to make sure we're okay with that. And we got to see something and see that it actually does work. Because a lot of the teams, and it don't even have to be a top 10 quarterback, just a first round quarterback. All right. We see what's going on in the league. I talked about it. These teams that are really sustaining the ability to be able to win a lot of football games, make deep runs in the playoffs, they're doing it with a guy that they drafted and they invested in. They're doing it with a guy that they drafted and invested in. We have to get with the program. Carson Wentz is not going to save us, ladies and gentlemen. That's just what it is. We're not here to crucify him, but we're just telling you what the truth is. It's okay to be hype on Carson Wentz right now because he won us the game and this, that, and the third. But guess what? I can bet you any money by the end of the year, you will be ready to get him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? You'll be ready to get him up out of there. You're going to be like, oh, this motherfucker folded, this, that, and the third. Just like we did with Sam Darnold. Same shit. Same shit. You know what I'm saying? Same shit. Let's see. Same thing, bro. Shout out Vic in the building, man. Matty, man, I see you in the building. Shout out to you. I don't think Brosmer would have made that throw to Addison for the TD. I don't think so either. That throw to Jordan Addison was definitely a veteran throw. That was a veteran throw. That was a guy that has seen that multiple times and knew that he had to layer that ball. You know what I mean? That was a great throw by Carson Wentz. Great throw by Carson Wentz, bro. That's the thing. I don't mind giving Carson Wentz flowers, bro. Like Carson Wentz is, you know what I mean? He's done nothing to me. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with him. Skywalker said, Rap, should we do a mock schedule for after the bye? So no, I don't want to mock yet. I'm not into the mocking things, and we're gonna wait for Mr. I want to mock Skywalker McCarthy. But what I do have a something that you can help me with though if you want to get involved with that. And shout out to Delt, man. Shout out to Delt, and we talked about it. I want to go back, and it's on the community tab, and go through our mock drafts, and I want to go and get some statistics and look at where some of these players were that we as a group wanted to draft to the team and see how they're doing on their teams that they're on now. And I think that'll be fun during the bye week, is to look at that and be like, we wanted, you know, there was Darius Alexander nose tackle. There was this nose tackle that we wanted. There was a couple people. One thing I'll say, I know a lot of us wanted Kenneth Grant. Kenneth Grant is underwhelming right now. He's underwhelming. A lot of us wanted him. Now, I know it's always about this player would have been better here than there and this, that, and the third. But, you know, still yet, man, I think that would be fun to go and look and see where these players are at. Like predicting, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I got you, McCarthy. Yeah, we'll do that. Shout out Vikings 302, man. Appreciate you with the 2, man. Let's go. He said the game is won in the trenches, bro. Nah, facts. And we talked about that too, where the trenches isn't looking good, man. Like the defensive trenches isn't looking good. I mean, we got a new center. Shout out Knowledge in the building, man. I see you, my guy, man. Shout out to you. We got a new center though. I think Blake Brandell is the center moving forward, and he should be. You know what I mean? Shout out 302 though, man. Appreciate you, 302, man. That's what's up, man. That's love. I think he should be, for real. Man, it hurts watching what Cam Ward is going through. Hey, Cam Ward said, man, we ass, man. Cam Ward said, we are ass, man. We are ass, he said. Shout out to Cam Ward, man. Hold on. Shout out to Cam Ward. Cam Ward got to go through it. He going through it. Skywalker does what is it? Does Margaret Dixon, our D-line coach, need a pay raise promotion? I'm impressed with what he has done with Redmond, LDR, Tid combined for 5 sacks, 5 tackles for loss. Absolutely. I mean, that's a conversation we should have. The offensive line coach definitely needs a demotion. You know, he needs a demotion. The thing, my thing is, if we're gonna give promotions to a position coach where his players are actually out there and being productive, I want to make sure that we also do demotions, firings. cutbacks, layoffs, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. Yeah. Let's get a Ricky. Let's get a Ricky. Yeah. And I would love to see your boy, Chris Cooper, get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like staff look at Rouse as a guard. That's a possibility, Lone Wolf, for sure. That's a possibility. That's a possibility, man. I mean, we've seen this happen all of the time where an offensive lineman starts out playing one position, but then goes to another position and it never returns, bro, because they're just better in the NFL at that said position. Like you may have been a good tackle in college, but then you move to guard in the NFL, and it just fits better. That's why I don't think people should be, I say this about coaches. I don't think they should be closed-minded when these offensive linemen come in, and don't just try to keep them in a box. Let's try them out in practice. Don't do in game, obviously. I mean, you want to have some type of preparation, but don't hold anybody back, bro. Ask the questions. Hey, have you ever thought about playing center? You think you're a better guard? Let's try it out during preseason. Let's try, because that might actually be your calling. I'm feeling like that about Blake Brandel, bro. Like, for real. I'm feeling like that about Blake Brandel. I feel like Blake Brandel, man. I feel like we got us a center, man. Let's go, man. Shout out Prince in the building, man. Hey, Prince. You know what? Matter of fact, hold up, Prince. You still in the building? Hold on, man. Hey, matter of fact, man, we coming off a W, right? Hey, we coming off a W, y'all. Are we coming off a W, y'all? Are we coming off a W? Hold up, man. Let's just play it, man. Are we coming off a W, y'all? Let's go. Hold up. Are we coming W? Shout out Prince in the building, man. Yeah. Let's pop it one more. Let's pop it one time. Why not? Hey.
Purple and gold. Yeah. That's all we know. Right. Purple and gold. We holla Skol. Purple and gold. This how we roll. Purple and gold. Now holla Skol. Purple and gold. This how it goes. Purple and gold, we holla Skol. Purple and gold, that's how you know. Purple and gold, now holla Skol. I'm representing Skol, the gang, you know the name. It's a Minnesota thing. Put that on the purple blood that's running through these golden veins. Hail, sleet, snow, rain, regardless, we gon' go to games. $1 billion stadium on Sundays, they don't close the bank. Fail rarely, get your tail buried. If it's JJ to JJ on Hail Marys, I'm like Aaron Jones, I see the field clearly. Gain 150 yards off of 12 carries and 2 tuds. That's how you crack a can of ice cold whoop ass on the Packers fan. Downtown Minneapolis, where we pack the stands and put our hands above our heads when we clap our hands. That's how we clap our hands, we put our hands above our head when we clap our hands. Now clap your hands and put your hands above your head when you clap your hands. That's how we clap our hands, we put our hands above our head when we clap our hands. I said clap your hands and put your hands above your head when you clap your hands. Purple and gold, that's all we know. Purple and gold, we holla Skol. Purple and gold, this how we roll. Purple and gold, now holla Skol. Purple and gold, this how it goes. Purple and gold, we holla Skol. Purple and gold, that's how you know. Purple and gold, now holla Skol. If you from Minnesota, let me know. If you from Minnesota, here we go. Minnesota notice. I'm known to Skol and then blow the gold. This is Skol and tell I got scoliosis. So when we Skol, we so ferocious. So just know, just way before 84 was the dopest. We showed you who the purple and the gold is.
Let's go, man.
From Minnesota, let me know. If you from Minnesota, here we go.
Minnesota.
Purple and gold, that's all we know. Purple and gold, we holla Skol. Purple and gold, this how we roll. Purple and gold, now holla Skol. Purple and gold, this how it goes. Purple and gold, we holla Skol. Purple
That shit make you do yeah and no. Remember?
Purple and gold, now holla Skol.
Let's go, man. Shout out my boy.
4th and 18. He's given time. He wants Jefferson. Climbs the ladder. Oh my goodness! Justin Jefferson put it in. The catch of his life. But we gotta look back at this.
Shout out my guy, man. For sure, man. Loma said, what happened with Addison now? He just being he being a fucking delinquent. That's what's going on. He being a delinquent for whatever reason, bro. He wants to be, he just want to go against the grain, bro. I don't understand, but it is what it is, bro. Like he wants to go against the grain. Sometimes a motherfucker just want to go against the grain for just because they want to go against the grain. And I think that's where we at with him right now. He just, I don't know. I think Justin Jefferson touched on it. I want to play, I'm trying to play the, let's go and play the, hold on real quick. Let's go play the, let's see if I can find this real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. Trying to find something real fast here. I really want to play the locker room speech while I got y'all on here. We ain't play that in a minute. Oh shit, let's watch some of these. Hold up. Purple and go. All right. Let's listen to Cam Akers real quick. I think we can find the JJ one too. We're talking about.
Probably 2 days. Yeah, probably just since Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday.
So you making you comfortable?
Yeah. Anything on the grass I can do, man. Anything on the grass.
Does that make you the emergency quarterback today?
Yeah. I had a helmet ready for me with speakers in it. So.
How much work did you put in practice with any of that? Like
Zero. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yo, you want to know what's crazy? Is he dead ass? He being dead ass. Like this man probably was the emergency quarterback. Like straight up, this man probably was the emergency quarterback for real. Hold on, I'm trying to find. There was definitely something where didn't JJ talk about?
All right, but let me just give you some good news. By the way, make no mistake about it. All right, I know how long this trip has been. All right, I know how long it's been.
Look at Jordan Addison, badass back there.
Just give you some good news.
He like the badass kid in class.
Sleeps. What was the third thing that I asked you guys to make sure we were today at the stadium last night? All right, you don't win a game like that. All right, you don't win a game like that unless you are a very, very connected football team. There were moments where if you weren't, it would fracture. There were moments where if you weren't all in, no matter what the previous play was like, no matter who had to step into the game, it was just next play, regardless of offense, defense, and special teams. And I'm so proud of it because what you proved today can last an entire season. All right, it can last an entire season to have that feeling. All right, that feeling. And when you got pushed up against the wall, nobody flinched. Because there wasn't 1 second today where I didn't think we were being on that relentless pursuit of going 1-0, regardless of what it looked like. There's 1,000 things we could all do better. But the best news is we are at the bye. All right, we got the 1-0 that we so desperately, relentlessly needed. All right, give it up for yourselves real quick. Family on.
Let's go. All right, hold on. Who joined? T-Bass. Hold on, y'all. We got T-Bass in the building, man. Now give me 1 second here. Hold up. My brother. Hold on, T-Bass. Let's get you up here real quick. Hold on. Oops. I gotta fix it really quick. Sorry. Let me get you on here. All right, T-Bass.
That was a big win. You know, I know it's only week 5, but it was almost like a must-win game. You know, it seemed like.
I feel it. Yeah.
And you know, hey, Jefferson stepped up. I said earlier in your show, I don't care about stats. This isn't a quarterback controversy. It's not about J.J. McCarthy. Couldn't have. I was very impressed with those 2 plays from Wentz on those run plays, trying to get the extra yards. I just think that sends a message to the team. You know, let's go.
Yeah,
your quarterback's taking a beating like that. That's got to fire you up. You got to have his back. And so that was a great leadership thing from a veteran. And I thought maybe a key thing in the game.
I agree. 100%.
I'm still concerned about going forth in these when we're playing the top tier teams, stopping the run.
Yeah.
It's going to be an issue. And I'm sure you guys all have talked about that. You know, has anybody been saying O'Connell called a good game?
Yeah. I don't think anybody said he called a good game. How do you feel about the way he called it today? I'll say he called the last drive. I'll say this, T-Bass. The last drive was surgical, in my opinion.
He called a better game. I liked, you know, some of the quick hitters, the Hawkinson and things like that. I was just thinking it's funny. Some of these stuff, not just Kevin O'Connell, but fans from other teams and stuff, you know, you have fans.
Yeah.
We all know football, but I wouldn't hope that we know it on a professional head coaching level.
Right.
But how many times are the fans right saying, why isn't O'Connell doing this? Quick hitters and that, and sure as shit, the next game he does it and it works. I'm like, what is stopping these head coaches? Is it ego that they think they can basically know better than what's going to work? Overthinking it?
It has to be.
I just it's just kind of amazing when
there's
so many fans are saying this is what's wrong, this is what needs to be done, and it takes a team 2 or 3 weeks to do it, and then it works. It must not be that hard.
I don't get it. I don't get why I feel like they listen to us though, T-Bass. You know what I mean? I feel like they listen to I'm not saying like vocal Vikings. You know, I'm saying like just the fan base. They listen to the fan base because there's a couple situations. The Dalton Risner was the situation where Vikings fans were pushing that so much, and until it happened. Huh?
Adam
Thielen too. Yeah. So I do believe like they listen to us when we express ourselves.
Well, I said that when they got Thielen. I was like, Viking ownership tends to give Viking fans what they want.
Yeah.
And basically, what did we end up giving for Thielen?
Fifth round pick or fourth? Was it a 4th round or 5th round? It was one of those, 4th or 5th, I believe. I think it was a 4th. Matter of fact, I think we ended up giving a 4th.
For a guy that, barring injuries, probably
did he even play today?
It was a panic move. That was a huge panic move, and they listened to the fans. And
speaking of Adam Thielen, did he even play today? Why do I feel like I didn't even see Adam Thielen on the field today?
We spent the 4th round pick for, barring injury, a guy that's going to ride the bench. I mean, it was a waste of a trade for what, 2 games? What did Jordan Addison do something else?
Yeah. So the word here, and actually, you know what, T-Bass, while I got you on with me, Let's play it. Let's play it together while you're on here with me.
Sure.
Here, I'm gonna play it. So this is what I found here.
Yeah, it's a difficult situation. I definitely have my words with JA, but it's just all about growing up and just being a part of the team and knowing the stakes and knowing that he's a valuable part of this team. So it's more about the team and more about just us as a whole, not focusing individually on JA, but for him to come out with that going on and still being able to make plays out there and finishing the game with the touchdown to get us up, it was like it was meant to happen. So he's a great player. He's a tremendous talent. I just got to do better into keeping him under my wing and making sure that he has his head on straight.
Now you hear that, T-Bass? Now, to me, right? And let's see if me and you see the same. So this is the thing. It's one thing to be a mentor, like Justin Jefferson, taking the lead, being a captain, say to take the blame and say I need to do better. I'm gonna have to disagree. Jordan Addison, you are a grown ass man, dog.
Yeah.
You have been in trouble multiple times. I refuse to let Justin Jefferson take any blame for this shit. Now, what happened, T-Bass? The word is he wound up going out, I guess, in London and staying out too late. And the team supposedly couldn't find him for a couple hours. Like they were reaching out, coaches and all, and he was ducked off somewhere. I'm not gonna say he was drunk somewhere now because we don't know but we know that is the kind of the outline of what happened. All right, he broke some rules. He was supposed to be one place and he wasn't because he was too busy popping bottles and shit in London. Bro, that's unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
Yeah, well, that press conference shows one thing: Justin Jefferson, a guy that gives a shit, stepped up and said that, and then Jordan Addison, a guy who doesn't give a shit. So it's going to be an easy call at the end of the year.
You got a point, though.
That's basically the third strike. I would not pay that man. He has not learned.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I got to agree with you. Like, I want him. I know I express how, hey, I want Jordan Addison on the team based off of his play, his talent. But the truth of the matter is, too, T-Bass, is guys like Jordan Addison actually are getting easier and easier to replace, too, though.
Exactly.
Because if our system is our system, I mean, there was a multitude of wide receivers in this year's draft that we could have added to the team if that was a need for us, that would have stepped in and been, playing a high
Here's
level.
the thing: in the past 15 years, even only 15 years, high schools now are throwing the ball more and more. Colleges are all throwing it. It's not like before. These guys are coming to the NFL as polished route runners and all that. So it's not like 25, 30 years ago where you get a guy and he has to learn the route tree and all that. These guys know that. So wide receivers are stepping right in, even third, fourth round picks. I mean, you can.
So I mean, he might have just cashed his own check, man, to get the hell out the door. You know what I mean? Honestly, with this one, I can see it obviously bothered Kevin O'Connell to bench him for the first quarter. Because I was a little curious at first too, because I'm like, what the hell's going on, man? Where the hell's Addison at? And
I know people love him, but hey, man, sometimes you just got to cut a guy loose. I mean,
sometimes you do, especially if he's like this. And now you have our captain of our team and Justin Jefferson, somebody who really does produce out there and kind of is a role model of kind of what you want to look like as a professional.
2 weeks after suspension, he does this.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Like I'm with you on that, T-Bass, man. I would be okay with it. Although, again, I love his ability. His ability is good, but I think it's replaceable too, though. So if it comes down to it, man, we can't keep having a dude that doesn't give a damn. Like, if just say that, man. Like, you don't care, just say that. Get on your press conference and just say, you know what, man, really, fuck this team for real. That's why I do what I want to do and be rebellious. Like, you might as well just say that, because that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's what you're showing.
Yeah. Yeah. So what did you think of the offensive line play today?
So Blake Brandell, I think, stepped in as the center today and really impressed me. I'll say that. I think Blake Brandell did really good to say this was his first game playing center. And just as a group, I think the offensive line played pretty well. I don't think we really have too many complaints today.
So we've been beating up on them. I'll give some props to the offensive line coach for putting together a makeshift offensive line that pretty much got the job done today. So I'll give credit when credit's due, and he's got to get some sort of credit for that.
He does. Let's give him a round of applause, man. Let's give him a round of applause, man. We need some consistency, though. We need some consistency.
Maybe we found our center in Brando.
Man, it feels good. I mean, were you paying attention to him close, T-Bass, like watching him out there?
Not really.
I was, because I was excited about it, and like I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna lock in on 64, like do a lot of the snaps, and I'm like, yo, this guy was. I mean, he was knocking the nose back like 3 yards. I mean, he was out there aggressive. It almost felt like he was so ready to prove that he can play the position, to where he just outdid himself, man. To be honest with you, I think he had one. It was a holding call or something, but other than that, you know, and maybe one pressure, like a slight pressure that didn't end up being a sack. But like there was so much more good in his play today at center than there was bad. I'm telling you, the coaches are going to watch this and be like, hey, I'm sure Kevin O'Connell and them are going to have a conversation and say, man, we might have our center. We might have our center now.
Just think, up until I think 70 or 71, it was a 40-man roster. 40 people.
Yeah.
So you got 22 people are the starters.
Yeah.
You don't have enough to have a backup of each position. I bet you in those days, an offensive lineman was expected to play all three positions.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were expected to know all three positions, because if there's an injury, they need.
You got to be able to swap them. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. 40 people. 40 men only.
No, that is kind of crazy.
You had to have defensive backs that had to know the running back position, probably. I mean, it's just nuts. And so
somebody said Felton isn't replacing. No, Felton's definitely not replacing Jordan Addison. I mean, there's definitely you can tell. Me and T-Baz aren't saying that like we have the replacement on the roster. I don't think the replacement is on the roster at the moment. You know, absolutely.
Felton's a project. Felton's a project. Let's see what he's got.
Yeah, he's a project. We haven't seen enough of him.
No,
but coming out of camp though, like, because Philly was there. Philly was there, T-Bass and our guy Harmsy, and they were saying, man, Felton had really bad drop problems at camp though, like a lot, like noticeably.
Well, I was really high on him, and I was talking to a guy who knew some scouts at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah,
and he had a horrible week of practice with drops and stuff.
Yeah,
and his stock dropped a lot because of the Senior Bowl practice and drops. But some guys just don't practice well.
Yeah, that's true, man.
They get the game, and so
they like.
It was a good win.
Yeah, it was, man. Appreciate you, T-Bass.
So we got to heal up and go get those Eagles.
We're 500, man. Let's go. Thank you, T-Bass.
Bye,
bro. Man, shout out T-Beezy, man. Let's go, man. All right, we're going to wind up. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, real quick. We're gonna get one more person on, because Purple Papa been bugging me to call. And I'm not about to argue with him tonight. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Bugging me. He gonna call. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Hey, first of all, man, congratulations to our team winning. You know, we was in a position where we was over in the across the season. We was basically down 0-1, being away from home, and we found a way to win. Now, what I wanted to say, and again, it may not be the most popular thing because I know a lot of people are geared toward loving J.J. McCarthy. But if ever there was a person who came in and did what I felt was not just did his job, he could have easily took that hit, got wrapped up and sat it down. He said, no, man, I'm going back out there. He came back in the third quarter, and he definitely kept the team in the game. And at the end of the game, he made a Marino-like throw. Also, I want to shout out Akers, who hit a pass to the tight end, and also the offensive line, who held the team together even when they were getting penalties after penalties. I think they finally figured it out. Now, moving forward, I know a lot of people are still saying, I want to see JJ and what he can do. Well, I'm going to say it this way. I've seen enough of what I need to see for now. And I feel like putting him back out there, he's been hurt multiple times. I'm thinking it would be crazy. The hardest part of the season is coming up. Some of the best defenses are still yet to come. And you really want to put him out there and sacrifice him? I don't think that would be wise. I think if you was going to do anything for him, you would want to let him heal up, watch what Wentz is doing, because Wentz at the end of the game made a throw that I felt like, no, Brosner couldn't have made that throw. And no one on the roster could have, because they don't have the experience. But the timing that he threw, the back shoulder, and the catch and the placement of the ball, because if you go back and look at the footage on the film, they had the play caught. They called it, but they just couldn't execute against a perfect pass. There is no defense against a perfect pass and a great wide receiver. Because if you could place the ball for the great wide receiver, he had just maybe a foot of space to work with, and he found that hole and got it in there. Moving forward,
I'll say like that throw JJ made, that throw JJ made week 1 to Aaron Jones in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Remember that throw?
Yeah.
Yeah, similar to that.
Well, I'm gonna say it this way: the difficulty on the defense that we're playing against today, and the defense there is night and day. The Bears' defense is horrible, and anybody in the chat will tell you that their defense is horrible. They're probably at the bottom in the top bottom 25 up to 32. They're somewhere in there. They gave up 52 points to the Lions. So when we compare, we got to use context. So when you're looking at that game and you're looking at that team versus the number 1 defense and one of the best cornerbacks that you could go up against, Denzel Ward is man, he's top notch. They had the play call, and yet and still Addison and Wentz figured it out.
No, for sure. Shout out. No, and look, that throw definitely was that was an NFL throw. I give him that. I give him his props on that for sure. But
so
with that being said, that one throw isn't going to save or change the fact that he is the backup quarterback. You know what I mean? That one throw ain't going to change that.
Well, let me say this. He came in to be the backup, and JJ has not been able to be in the game, so he's now the starter. Now, whether or not going forward he will remain the starter is not a call that you can make, I can make, or anyone. Only the coaches and the staff. So I'm saying that if I'm looking at McCarthy's stats and his connection with Jefferson, the numbers are low. And the success has been low. The scores have been low. With having Wentz in the game, the production has gone up, the yardage and the scores. So we're I think he's been in there twice now, and we put up 21 and 48. So that's 69 points. That's almost 30, 32, 33 points, 34 points a game, 34 and a half, something like that. So I'm saying that if we're looking at the way Wentz is connecting and what we're doing, I mean, he showed toughness and grit. I don't see how you could take him out and deny him a chance to play against his old team, Philadelphia, where I think he's really earned the opportunity to do that and to bring in someone who's going to be coming in cold. And we don't really know the certainty. We're winning. We done won 2 games behind him and lost 1. And the game we lost was against Pittsburgh, and it was a close game. It wasn't a blowout. So I would love to see more of that and to see the team, you know what I'm saying, give Wentz the chance. Now, if Wentz is not going to be the quarterback and you just want to put McCarthy out there for the exercise and the muscle memory and for getting him acclimated, then do so. But do so under the understanding that you're putting him behind a line that's now got to understand his cadence, a line that's got to understand the way he operates the games, and it's going to cause more penalties and put him more at risk when they're getting used to Wentz.
Evil has the perfect point right here, though, man. And I think that's and this is how I feel when me and you go back and forth about Wentz. He says, Papa has way too much unfounded faith in Wentz. This isn't about helping Wentz prove something. Facts. It isn't. He said, this is about developing the Vikings' future. That is what's important, man. Like, Wentz is, like, this is the thing, man. Like, do we hate Wentz? No, we don't. But Wentz brings nothing to what the Vikings are going to look like next year, the year after, the year after. What's important is building a dynasty. Wentz isn't part of that. I'm sorry. He's just not. Like, to have a couple good games this season from Wentz isn't going to do us as Vikings fans really nothing. What's important is figuring out if we have the franchise quarterback or not and getting him valuable reps. Not saying, oh, we're playing the Eagles, we can't play them during that game. Oh, we're playing the Rams, we can't play them because they got a defensive end that gets sacks. I mean, bro, you have to go out there and you committed to them. You have to commit to them. That's.
Wait a minute. I know you keep that. That's the one thing you keep laying on. We committed to him and nobody else, right? We just committed to him. What about the other players that came?
We committed to JJ as the starting quarterback.
What about the other players that have a commitment from us as well? They didn't come over here just to say, if he's not going, we just throw the tent. That doesn't make sense. I'm saying make a commitment to the team, and if the team has a chance to win, no matter who's in there. Ain't that what Jefferson said at the podium? I don't care who's in there as long as we win. So if that's the mindset, why are we getting in our feelings saying, oh, well, we made a commitment to one guy and everybody else, hey, you're going to have to deal with it. No,
Deshante said it. JJ said it himself. I sent you that earlier, but you didn't want to believe it. But listen, the team has already said that JJ is our guy. That's the quarterback we're leaning on. They said it.
But
you keep saying what the team's saying. I'm telling you what the team said.
I know you're saying what you're saying, but you're manipulating what the team said. They're talking about as long as we win, and we're winning with Wentz.
Bro,
Wentz is winning.
That we're talking about a whole different thing where I told you that Justin Jefferson, specifically said that JJ McCarthy is our quarterback still. This was last week after last week's game. He's saying that JJ is our quarterback. He's the guy we're leaning on. JJ.
He's the guy for the future. He's not the guy for
No, he's talking about now. He's talking about now. Right.
But if you're going by now, if you're going with now, where was he at today? He wasn't playing. You got to go with who's now. The now guy is.
Let me ask you this. So you think that if any starting quarterback gets hurt, right, and the backup has to come in for a couple games, do you think that team should just say, well, there's no such thing as a QB1 or a starting quarterback. Whoever comes in, like once you get hurt, that's it. We're moving on to the next year. You think that's how it works?
You got some quarterbacks in the league that are untouchable, and you're not going to be able to pull them out of the position. And then you have other quarterbacks who are in development, some who are second, third year with the team, and they can be, yanked at any time too. Like I said, any player at any time at the quarterback position, unless his name is Mahomes, Buffalo Bills quarterback, if he's up there, or when the Bengals quarterback come back, San Diego's quarterback.
But this is the thing, though.
We don't have a guy that has that type of.
JJ didn't get yanked though. JJ didn't get benched.
I didn't say he got yanked. I'm saying that his position
he can't.
is based on
he didn't lose his job off getting injured this year.
I didn't say he lost his job. I'm saying for the moment he's not there because of his reputation with his health.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He's injured. That's why he's not there. He's injured.
Yeah, he's injured. So because he's injured, that doesn't stop the train from moving. We still got to play games.
Right. And then when he gets healthy, exactly. And then when he gets healthy, he's going to be back to the starter. That's all we're saying.
If he gets healthy and the coaches make a decision, like I said before, that's a coach's decision. That ain't that's not us getting emotional. Put him in there. Y'all said that the first year when he was a rookie, and then he got hurt.
We're just
because y'all was like rushing.
He's going to play though. He's going to be the starter. He's the starter. That's all we're saying.
He'll be the starter for the future, but as of right now,
he's going to be the starter.
He's trying to get back in the lineup.
Too. He's the starter now. He's QB1 on the depth.
Well, no, he's not, because if he was QB1, he'd have played today. Well, he's coming back.
He's injured, but yeah.
Yeah, so he's not QB1 right now. He is a guy trying to get back in the lineup. And once he gets back in the lineup, he can be evaluated by the coaches. But all this emotion about putting him in is not doing him any good if he's not ready. All I'm saying is every time he's been in there, he and a lot of people have seen this and said this. He does not look confident. He does not look like he understands the plays, and he's getting in there and making bad decisions.
Who said that?
A lot of people said that you know what? It doesn't matter, because those that want to be on the side of the popular decision, you're gonna everybody's gonna jump on and say, "Oh yeah, McCarthy." But if you're looking at the facts, so you always say this: look at the facts. We won 2 games with Wentz.
Right.
He won us a big game today against a #1 defense. I don't understand why going into Philadelphia we would want to say put McCarthy in after being out for a couple games and put him in harm's way against a stout, aggressive defense. They are not going to treat him any less than
the NFL.
Go ahead.
It's the NFL. I remember during the off season, you were the one saying, "Why are we babying him? Why everybody want to baby him?" And now you want to baby him.
It's not babying him if you know he's got an injury problem. It's protecting him.
It's not, it's protecting.
Well, if you can call it what you want to, but I call it protecting him.
Well, that's what you call it. But when we
babying him is I'm gonna tell you what babying him is: not letting him play. When preseason was going on, when he should have been out there, you babied him. Yeah. When he was supposed to be getting those reps, you babied him. Now, when it's the heat's turned up, you want to put him out there because it's the cool thing to do. But when he gets out there,
it's the cool thing to do. It's the fact that he is the starting quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings.
He is a starting quarterback.
That's what it is.
I understand. He's a starter when he's healthy and when he's put on the roster so. Right now, he is not the starting quarterback. Wentz is.
I don't know what your whole big thing is of glazing Wentz, bro.
No, I'm telling you the truth.
Glaze Wentz. Even before Wentz ever threw a football for the Minnesota Vikings, you was already glazing.
What did I say? No, what did I say?
Before there was any even proof that he could play. You know what I'm saying?
What did I say? What did I say?
I don't know what you said verbatim.
I know you're just making up stuff. That's exactly right. You making up stuff.
Carson Wentz was brought here to be the starter, and I remember you said Carson Wentz was going to be the starter. Yeah,
I never said that.
Yes, you
did. I told you exactly this.
You said JJ wouldn't be the starter.
No, I'm gonna tell you what I said, and you go back and listen to the tapes, and you can figure it out. But I said if you bring in a veteran that can help him, because you had people on the roster that had no experience. That's word for word what I said.
You do know. You do know
to make yourself look like you're saying something.
But you do know everybody in the building, right? Was here the night after Monday night. You do realize that, right?
I do.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
And I stand on what I said then as I said now.
Right.
I still
you were
believe.
Glazing him. You were on the JJ train.
No, I was not.
You wasn't. You wasn't on the JJ train after week 1?
This is what I said, word for word. I'm gonna say it again.
No, don't worry about it. I'm about to go pull it up. We're gonna play
it. Pull it up. Because you're gonna hear exactly this. I said that what he did was great, but he was not ready, and he played like he was having issues. Go in back and listen to it. It'll say it. Unless you edited it or something, then it'll be different.
Edited it just for you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, because I said the same thing I've been saying.
I edited it just for you, man.
Well, I don't know if you did or not, but I'm saying if it says anything less, it's edited. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
You can't change what I said and then make it into something else. That's not what I said.
No,
I never told you once that, oh man, he's the greatest of all time. I never said that.
I didn't say you
never.
said. Did I say you said that?
No, I'm just saying whatever it is you saying, I'm glazing.
Whatever.
That's what it sounds like, and I never said that.
All right. Hold up.
Yeah, pull it up.
Oh, we pulling it up, my brethren. Hold up. Hold on.
And while you're pulling it up, I'm still believing that Wentz can carry this team
to what?
To get us
to 8 games.
How
far you think Wentz can carry this team? Like,
I think Wentz with the collaboration of the coaches and with the collaboration of the team can be almost as successful as last year. We had a 14-3 record. I think we have a chance to still win double digits. I really do.
Okay. Hold on. You on the phone? Hold on. Oh. Me and Papa stay arguing. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Can y'all hear that?
No.
Hold on. Can y'all hear that? Let me see if they can hear it first real quick. I'm trying to see if they can hear it real quick. I don't know if they can hear it. I'm gonna have to pull it up. Hold up. You can't. Okay, hold on, y'all. You still there, Papa?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, hold on, because I'm about to pull it up like this.
Yeah, pull it up.
All right, boom. All right, now y'all can. Great time to be a Vikings fan.
hear it
I'm gonna tell you
now.
that right now. Hit the like button. Hit the like.
All right, listen.
Button.
Let's
Hold on.
let,
Let me merge them. Give me one second.
We just gonna go back down memory lane real quick.
Shit about to get
All right,
real.
there. We can hear you. We can hear you, Papa. Papa Gary.
Hold on, we about to go down memory lane.
Papa, you there? Stay tuned.
I can hear both of y'all.
All right, let's go.
Hey, I love you, Papa, by the way.
Look at Papa Gary.
I love you too, Papa Gary. You know that.
All right, hold up. Can you hear it? Let's go. What are we talking
So,
about?
I know what I said.
All right, so
Hold on.
can I ask you just a couple of questions? So, from what you saw tonight, everything that you built up before tonight, Papa, it was, this and that and other things. And, let's be honest, you were kind of picking the slimy side of things. Love you. But, hey, when it's all said and done, what did you think about the performance tonight? Seriously.
Right now, I took an approach that I thought was a fair approach. I thought he didn't have enough snaps, and I've been saying that from the beginning. I thought his preseason was limited. A lot of people said the same thing. They wanted to see more. And I think the reason why you want to see more is because what we saw in the game, he didn't understand defenses like that. All that scripted stuff in preseason and OTAs is not the same as the NFL. And I think that's why he struggled. He did not have enough game time to adjust to the real defenses and pressure. Once he got a chance to actually halftime saved me. Halftime, they probably said, look, this is what you got to stop doing. This is what you need to do. And he said, you know what? I got it. He went out there. He executed better because guess what? He got settled. He was throwing bad, erratic passes. That one pass that for the first down that was a pass interference. If the defensive player wouldn't have been pass interference, it turned around, it would have been a pick. It was underthrown and horrible. You know it if you watched it. It was horrible. But after that, he started throwing darts. And so, and then he was only throwing one pass. The pass that he was throwing was the out pass. He's been throwing that pass since college. And the dude waited on the pass. And that's how he got the pick six, because it was he read what he was doing. So when you get away from keeping everything one way, and I told Rap this before this game happened, keeping everything. He's got a bad habit of watching his receivers before this game, and that's how.
Oh, hold on.
So have I glazed him yet? Probably not.
Gator Metal.
Hold on, y'all. Let
me go find a part that makes sense. I got you.
I gotta fast forward it. I gotta see.
I know, because if I glaze him, it should be all through there, right?
Oh no, you
I know,
glazed. You
I
know
know,
you
I know,
glazed.
I
You
know
know
I
you
didn't. That's
glazed
what I'm
them.
saying.
You know you did.
Hey, you can spin it how you want to. I didn't.
Hold on, let me hide it
Yeah,
on screen.
go find that snippet that fits the narrative. Go ahead and find it.
It ain't no snippet. You said it. I'm using
I'm
AI.
telling you what I said. Most people in the chat know what I said too. I never told you this guy was going to be anything. Never told you that.
You did it? Okay, watch.
No, I didn't. I never told you that he was going to be a great quarterback. Y'all said that. I kept telling you he wasn't ready. I said that from the beginning. I don't know why it would be different.
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find the part where we talked about it.
Oh, yeah. Keep looking.
Because it was a long live. So hold on.
Yeah, I know. And I glazed so much that you've got to find a snippet. Go ahead and find it.
No, hold up.
Yeah. If I keep holding on, man, my arm's going to grow.
Hold on. All right, I think I'm to where we started talking about it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I think I'm where we started talking about it right here. Like Rap said, we have ourselves a quarterback. Thank you, Joker, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, Joker. Shout out Norris. I see you, Norris. Norris. Shout out OG. It's two of me. Man. Let's go, man. Hold up, y'all. Y'all remember the dab? Hey, we about to bring the dab back. Because it was towards the end of the show. I know for sure. It's crazy. I can't remember 2025. The dab is
because it ain't on there. I'm trying to tell you, I didn't glaze that guy. I never did that.
Dabbing on the haters. You heard?
That's something you was doing.
I'm trying to, while y'all are talking, go ahead. Y'all can continue the convo. I'm trying to pull up. I think you guys the collab from Casino Tears.
I'm about to say what? No, wait a minute. Tell me what I'm about to say, Rap.
Shout out Casino Tears, man. My guy. I'm going to pull up.
Oh, I know because I didn't say it. You don't even know, and I know. I know I did.
Maybe walk in the huddle this next rack and like give the boys a little juice here.
Yeah, go ahead.
They've heard enough from me.
The guy that won the Super Bowl with you,
Brad
Johnson. Was he a game changer?
Hold on, y'all. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
No, I clicked off the video just now. Hold on, I got you. Don't worry.
Okay.
You about to.
Well, anyway, while you're looking for it.
Yeah, but while I'm doing that, tell him why you feel like Wentz is the best quarterback in the NFL.
I feel like at this moment in time, we have a veteran quarterback that understands how important it is to be a leader, who understands what it means to lead by example and not to quit or give up. I think that end of the game with one timeout in a real crucial situation. I mean, we were up against it, and Cleveland had played a perfect zone coverage to the back of the area of the goal line, and he was able to find and fit a perfect throw. Now, had he not made that throw, I can imagine what everybody would have said. He's horrible. He's terrible. Matter of fact, while I was texting Rap during the game, Rap said that he was trash. This is what Rap was saying. He said that multiple times.
Who you talking about? Carson Wentz?
Yeah, you said Carson Wentz was trash.
Oh yeah,
he is trash. So my point of saying that is saying this.
Okay,
if you got coming in there to help you win games, and he's delivering
from the beginning of the first half to halftime.
The throw he made, if he was a trash quarterback, it would have been picked off or fell short or overthrown. So we got to disqualify that all the way out right here. The other part of that is that shows leadership. The team really believes he came in as a guy who was supposed to be just the guy to support the starter. And now that we need him, he has enough experience that we can at least utilize him until the quarterback situation with McCarthy is being sorted out. I don't have a say in this. You don't have a say in this. Nobody does. And when the coaches agree and say he's ready, then we can all agree. So I'm going to ride with the guy that's got the wheel. Because if there's nobody driving, the car is not moving. Right now, Wentz is the quarterback, and he is starting. He's the QB1. Whether we like it, agree with it, they've made that decision. He was starting QB1 today, and going into the bye, a decision will be made, and whether he's the starting quarterback.
They didn't make the decision for him to be QB1. He's just a backup.
They made a decision for him to be QB1 today, right?
He's a backup. QB1? He's a backup.
Okay, wait. Was he a QB1 today? Yes or no?
No, he's QB2. That's the thing.
No. Was he QB1 today or not? See,
I'm telling you, he's QB2.
He was the starting quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings
that
today.
Started today. What do you mean?
No. Rap, listen.
QB1. JJ McCarthy's QB1.
He was a starter today. He was a starter today. That's all I said.
Yeah, he was a
You're taking it beyond. You're trying to make a narrative. My point is, going into the bye, the people who get paid to make those decisions will say, okay, you'll be QB1 or you'll be QB2. But from what I'm seeing, he's earned the opportunity to go into Philadelphia and represent us as a team. I really do believe that. Now, there may be others out there that agree with that, and maybe others that'll say, no, give it to JJ. But it's a selfish reason to give it to JJ because JJ has not been there.
Hold up.
He's not been available.
All right, you done? Hold on. Here we go.
I'm done.
I found it. Don't worry. We on you. Yeah, we on you. All right. I just had to find it because it was a long live. All right.
Coming with JJ, what do you think that light may be? What do you see in his future, sir?
All right, let's listen, y'all.
What do you see in his future?
Here we go.
Hey, look. Everything I saw tonight gave me one indication. Now, I didn't have a good perception of him from the beginning of the season like I do now. But here's what I will say, and I mean this. I believe that what we saw tonight was the transformation from Simba to Mufasa.
Hold on. What we saw tonight was the transformation from what? Simba to who? Mufasa? Damn, well, hold on. Let's continue though, real quick.
And what I mean,
hold up. I'm about to play.
It took him some bumps and some, knots on his head to be able to realize when he looked into the water, I see the king. And now he knows he's a leader. He went from a guy who was trying to fit in to now he's a leader. I think he's not going to be jittery and jumpy and changing plays. I think that's what really hurt him because he confused himself. Now he's going to go to the line and say, I'm going to run the play. And if I got to run out the pocket, I'll do that or I'll throw it away. But I'm not going to change the play because when you change the play, what you do is everybody's got to change. So the protection changes. So what did he say? Well, now you're confusing people. And that's why I think everything went bad in the first half. Don't do that. Just call the play. Run it.
Well, I mean, you got to same question to you, sir.
All right, hold up. Let's play some more. Let's listen to Papa here, y'all.
Attention video creators.
Oh, who keeps putting all these ads in my video? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna know how to play that ad. Hey, y'all hear that, right? Hey, Papa said that JJ McCarthy went from Simba to Mufasa.
On that one play, right?
No, right? You said now when he looks into the water.
Wait. I said the whole game, right?
No, you said when he looks into the water, now he sees the king.
No. Did he go from Simba to Mufasa the whole game or that one play? That's what I said. Now, don't try to twist it. I know you want to.
Hold up. Hold up. We got some more, y'all. Hold on. It's a long live, and I know it was towards the end. So here we go. Y'all ready?
Right now, and Jordan Addison is on his way back.
Skip over my
3 more games.
That's a fact.
I know.
That's a fact, man. Let's go, man. That's your some part. great news. Trying to find your part. I'm skipping over.
He's the youngest quarterback in the league, ain't he?
Yeah, he's on the phone with us. Youngest starter. Yeah, he's 22. Youngest starting quarterback. Yeah.
Wait. Boy from Tennessee. How old is that boy from Tennessee?
No, JJ is the youngest starter.
Youngest starter. Yeah. Bro, we got a squad.
Where's Colin Cowturd? Where's Colin Cowturd? And then where is
and Gary was on there.
Bro, I want to see his halftime. I wish he did a halftime report, man. I'd like to see his halftime report. He'd be talking so much shit, man. So we come back and make that dude.
tomorrow he's gonna do a show and be like, well, guys, it was one
Curtsy.
game and yeah,
Shit.
he's gonna beat
You're
the
gonna
Bush
be
to death.
curtsying. Oh, oh.
Ask him how Sam Darnold looked in his debut with his new team. Ass. Sam Darnold looked real good. What?
Yeah, Sam Darnold is doing good. They won today, didn't they?
Hey, all right, fellas. I appreciate you, Delt, man. I appreciate you calling in, man. Papa, Purple Papa, Papa Gary, I appreciate you as well, man. Papa Gary, you want to leave the people with some, or Purple Papa, man, I want to leave the people with something, man.
Here we go.
I got to get to bed. I got to go to work. I got to go to work in the morning.
Here we go.
But I had to do this. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it.
Delton, you want to go first, and then Gary, you want to go second?
Delton gone. I think Delton already out.
Gary, you want to say something before I say something?
Go ahead, please.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna say this. We learned a valuable lesson. At least I did. You can't judge a book by reading one chapter.
Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute. He learned. Hey, listen. I want y'all to listen closely. Purple Papa on Monday night. He learned a valuable lesson that night. Listen to him.
And I glaze who?
Hold up. Relax, Papa. Relax.
Yeah, I want to hear what the glaze was.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
Tell me what I said. The glaze.
I'm gonna tell you right here.
You can't judge a book by reading one chapter. You got to read all the pages. Sometimes the cover and the bind on the backside and the index. And when you do that, you get a complete story. And JJ McCarthy's story tonight, again, legendary.
Shout out Purple Papa, man, for standing on business, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, man.
Legendary.
Where T-Bass at? Man? Hey, look, and we do got to make it clear, though. It is only one game. And we understand that.
I said we do got to make it
I definitely understand
I actually
that.
say,
but like,
one heck of a game.
But we see what he did on the biggest stage, though. Monday night.
If he comes in,
hey, but y'all can go back and watch the live, though.
If he can come in and win a game,
I saved you, Papa. I saved you.
I know you want to believe that. But like I said if he was to win a game with no experience, it would make him legendary for winning that game.
No, you called him legendary already.
No, I said that if he won the game, he'd be legendary.
No, you didn't. We just played it. We just played it. You can't lie to us anymore. We just played it.
Yeah, I'm not lying about nothing.
Yeah, you can't. We just played it for
because I know. I told you that play, that moment was what did it
now
for
when you
him.
be saying you say this and say that, quit lying, Papa. We just played it.
There ain't no lying.
You trying to lie to us when we just played it?
The only line is when you manipulate your tape, bro.
We just heard it. We just heard.
No, wait. What else did I say on that? Hey, what else did I say on that?
You
tape,
called the man legendary. You said you learned it. You said you learned a valuable lesson to not judge a book by its cover. You said you knew what you said.
Hey, look. I said don't judge a book by its cover because now add this part on there too.
Because you were wrong, my brother.
Wait a minute. Didn't I say I would have pulled him out the game?
And, and real talk.
Yeah, wait a minute. Did I not say that?
Real talk, Papa. Be honest, I don't want to argue no more though, for sure, man. Hey,
it's not an argument.
Hey, we got a dub today.
I know you ignoring what I actually said.
Hey, you went out bad though. I ain't gonna lie. You went out sad.
I didn't go out bad.
Hey,
I told you exactly the way I said it.
Hey, but look,
I said
we gotta win, man. We gotta win, y'all, man. Listen, I knew me and Papa were probably gonna argue because that's all we do anyway. So that's why I waited to the end of the show. I didn't want him to call on and fog up the middle of the show with us going back and forth. But hey, look, I appreciate y'all. We've been on 2 hours. Damn, we've been on almost as long as the game would play. But I do appreciate you, Papa, calling in for sure, though, man. You know that.
Appreciate that.
But we'll get back to y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. Let's go get this bye week over with. Let's go regroup. And guess what? Regardless of what Papa think, man, JJ McCarthy will be back. You know what I mean? Regardless of what Papa think, man.
What about what the coaches think? What about what the coaches think?
Oh, you know what the coaches think, man. 9 is him, my brother.
Hey, now wait a minute. Now wait a minute. Let's put a little wager on this.
Yeah.
If the Eagles game he starts, what would be a significant wager? $20?
Yeah, let's do 20. But listen, but there's one circumstance.
Go ahead. No, wait. No, I know sir. If he plays, he plays. If he don't.
My thing is this, because he has to be 100% healthy. I want.
No. Just
what
like
do you
I
mean?
Said,
No, that has to be a rule, bro. Because he needs because if he's not healthy, then.
But wait a minute. You just told me that he was QB1. So it shouldn't matter.
He is
right?
QB1. That's not an
then
argument.
It shouldn't matter.
That's not even an argument. What I'm saying is he has to be healthy. And then, because what I want to happen is this, Papa. I want you to, because what you believe is You believe that J.J. McCarthy could be 100% healthy, nothing wrong. He's ready to go, but you believe the coaches would rather go with Wentz. And I'm here to tell you that is a lie, and you are going to be proven wrong again.
That's your opinion. That's not a lie.
No, that is a lie. I'm
That
telling
is your
you.
opinion.
Okay, well,
because I'm gonna give you why that's your opinion.
Let's put 100
because Wentz has won 2 games for us.
So what?
And he won a game.
So what?
He won. But wait a minute. I know you don't want to hear the truth. I know you don't like that.
That ain't the truth.
But the point is, he didn't win 2 games.
Well, no, you're about to
Oh,
sit here
that's
and
a lie.
cap.
What you just
You
said.
about to cap
He
about
did win
some
2 games.
Man, knock it off.
That's what I'm just saying. He won 2 games, so it'll be based on him giving momentum to the team and the way that he won. He came back in the 4th quarter and won us a game that was almost a loss or a game that could have been a big disappointment. So that's why I'm saying he should be number 1. So since you got these conditions, we'll just cancel the bet too. Hey. You get to see what you need to see. But I'm telling you right now, in my heart, he will not be starting coming against the Eagles because
I got a better bet for you.
Earned it.
I got a better bet for you real quick before we get out here. I bet you $100 that by the end of this season, you will be getting on another show on Vocal Vite. You will call in and you will be speaking highly about J.J. McCarthy. I bet you $100. How about that? That's a great bet. I bet you.
Now wait a minute.
We need a witness.
We need a witness. We need a witness because you also said that if Tyler Batty would have been
Tyler Batty did not play. I'm not about to argue about a guy that's on the bench, bro.
Wait a minute. I'm just saying. You also said another bet about if Tyler Batty didn't make the team, you would get me a jersey, and he did. So,
did I say I'll get you a jersey?
So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to you.
I got you. Do they got his jerseys for sale? It's Tyler Batty because his jerseys might not be for sale.
Of course they do.
I'm about to get him. I get you a jersey.
He's definitely got his jersey. Definitely exists.
I get you his jersey.
So therefore, like I said, your boy, I would never be on any podcast or anywhere praising him like that unless he takes us to the Super Bowl. And that's the only way I'm gonna do it.
See, there you go. There you go, y'all. Y'all see?
Because you ain't. Hey, look. You don't want to. You didn't want to give.
No, hold on. I'm glad you said that. Because so what? What ties do you have to Wentz? Who cares? You in love with Wentz for what?
I'm saying he's a backup. He's our starting quarterback.
Wentz is a journeyman. Why are you so tied to Wentz? You should be tied to the quarterback that we invested in. You should be tied to the quarterback. Victory today. Okay, he led us to a victory today. Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, look, man, we love y'all, man. Hey, we love y'all. Shout out Sarah. Appreciate you, Sarah, man. Go watch the replay, man. We love y'all, man. We out.